My fucking mic was muted this whole damn time. Are we serious? My mic was muted. Chat. I'm muted. I couldn't even see the fact that y'all were saying I was muted. Yo, what the fuck? Come on now. My fucking mic was muted this whole damn time. Let me mute this. My fault. Chat. Pick your mans up, chat. Come on, son. Chat. You know what's crazy? I didn't even say much for real. On God, I didn't say much. I'm just in disbelief because this overrated bum lost to fucking Du Plessis. This is crazy. Chat. This is insane. First off, welcome to the fucking show. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the live. Let me just tweet out that I'm live because, oh my God, we smoking that fake African. What? New op pack in the air. Is it gas or what? Chat. This nigga. Okay. Let me just break down the timeline. Because I know for a fact, a lot of niggas are just like, because beforehand, niggas was like, oh my God, I'm hating. Oh man, niggas was telling me in the Discord, I'm hating on Izzy. I have been very clear about my stance on Adesanya for a minute now. And my stance started and was not even started because I was very high on Izzy for a minute. But then I started to notice there was just flaws. And let me tell you right now, the fact that Adesanya, not only does Izzy lose his belt to the nigga he ran away from in kickboxing. He loses his belt to Alex Pereira. Doesn't really dominate on the ground. Doesn't be a mixed martial artist. He loses to Alex Pereira. I understand he beat him, but at the end of the day, you still lose to Alex Pereira. Not only does that happen, let's not forget he tried to be a double champ and failed. He failed trying to be a double champ. The nigga also convincingly lost to Sean Strickland. Sean fucking Strickland. He loses to Sean Strickland. And to add insult to injury, this fake ass African, this bum, this fraudulent GOAT. People were really trying to put him in GOAT conversations. This fraud goes up and loses to Du Plessis? Stop putting him in conversations he does not deserve to be in. When Anderson Silva lost, it's because Anderson Silva was being a dickhead. And then his ankle broke. Anderson Silva lost at the peak of his powers being a dickhead. John Jones, picograms, whatever, he almost lost. Niggas say he should have lost to Gustafsson, cool. Niggas say, he should have lost to Dominic Reyes, whatever. You can say negligence is what cost John Jones. This nigga Izzy is genuinely losing to niggas he has no business losing to. And y'all want me to put him in these conversations, either as a GOAT middleweight or as a GOAT in general? Y'all want me to put him in these conversations? Black Doflamingo, appreciate the $9.99, gang. I need that generational slander. You're gonna get it because Adesanya needs to retire. The title ain't clickbait. The title is not a lie. It's not a lie. The nigga genuinely is just losing to people. You know who he reminds me of? Imagine if Cody Garbrandt, you know, like Cody Garbrandt. That's like the conversations I feel like he's in now. Because don't get me wrong, Cody lost in devastating ways, but Izzy is just disappointing people to the extent of like, all right, bro, you're Cody Garbrandt now. Like, you're a has-been. You're washed. You're washed. Nigga said, I think Izzy lost his chin. He didn't lose his chin. You have to have a strong chin to lose a chin. I don't think his chin was ever like that. I don't think Izzy the only time he really got tested was against Gilbert Burns. Gilbert tested him. I give you that. He had a strong chin against Gilbert. I don't think one fight proves you have a strong chin, though. People with strong chins, it's genuinely over. And I feel like one of my braids are literally coming up as I'm talking. Niggas with strong chins, genuinely, what you call it? They display it over a course of time. It's not just one fight and you're like, all right, yeah, bet. Bro, he got a granite chin. Like, no, it's over a course of time. It's a couple fights. It's a couple hits you see. You bringing people up. I can't bring people up, but the Discord right now is popping with niggas talking about the fight. I am going to pop back in there and talk a little bit about the fight with some of the niggas in the Discord. So that'll be where I'll really not get my shit off, but we can actually talk. Because before I go on to low and all that other stuff, I do want to talk to niggas about the fight. I do want to get everyone's opinion. So I will send that link out to the Discord to get people in there and we can have a conversation about the fight. But man, I just had to get my shit off because I get so tired of hearing about how great Izzy is. The conversation should be how great he was. We should be talking about Izzy like we talk about Conor McGregor. That's how we should talk about Izzy, like Conor McGregor. We should not talk about Izzy like he's still currently one of the best in the world. Because honestly, I don't think he is. I think Izzy's officially washed. You lost to fucking Sean Strickland and Du Plessis, nigga. Can't nobody tell me he's not washed. I'm sorry. There's no way. No, there's no way. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I already answered that one. There's no way. For fault Burns. Who was it then? I'm sorry. Kevin Gastelum, not Gilbert Burns. Kevin Gastelum. That's who it was. I'm yapping. Kevin Gastelum is who he fought. Now, McGregor disrespectful. It's the truth. You're telling me we shouldn't talk about him like he's Conor now? Like what he did at the time that was so good for the sport, not what he's currently doing? Because this nigga is losing to fucking bums. Sean Strickland is a bum. He should not. And when I say bum, I'm saying bum is in context to the championship fighters, champion level fighters. Sean Strickland is a bum. Du Plessis is I don't know how Du Plessis is winning these fights. There's a Discord right there. It's hard for me to call Du Plessis a bum when he beat two of my favorite middleweights. Because he did beat Robert Whittaker. And that's where I thought the Du Plessis train would stop, was with Robert Whittaker. And he beat Robert Whittaker. So it's like, I think he's better than McGregor. I mean, shit, peak McGregor, it's a conversation. There's not too much of a difference between them peak for peak. It's just about his longevity. He had a longer prime than Conor. I'll say that. His prime is longer than Conor's. But peak for peak, Conor was the first double champ. Conor ushered in a new era of MMA. Izzy tried it. And if he was able to beat Pereira, if he was able to actually clean out the division, we could have this conversation of putting him above Conor. Like, definitively above Conor. I can't definitively just put him above Conor. Big AK. Izzy's he's washed, man. AK, let him know. He's washed. He's washed. Izzy's washed. Izzy's washed. Low versus Oxia. We're going to get into that. I heard a little bit of it on playback, and I seen Low posted a video yesterday. We're going to watch that, but I just want to, again, talk about the first thing in the title, which is Adesanya needs to retire. What else is there for him to do now in the sport? You can't move up in weight because you tried that and you lost. You can't move up. There's no point in him going down. What are we doing? Izzy was winning. Izzy was not winning, Bandit. Izzy was not winning, which is even crazier. We sat and watched the whole fight. Izzy was not winning that fight. I'll post a Discord link again because I will be in there to talk about the fight with niggas. Izzy was not winning that fight. Izzy was losing that fight. And that's insane to me that he could lose a fight to fucking Du Plessis. Fight Alex again for what? Fight him for what? What is he fighting him for? What's the point? But real quick, let me let's go into Discord real quick. Get some niggas get some thoughts from the community.
What's the fight? I only caught the last round.
Yo.
What's good?
What's good, Big Dumb?
All right, hold on.
I just want to know about the fight.
You know, I just realized Izzy cried and he tapped.
That's what I'm saying. The nigga cried in the presser and fucking tapped out. Nigga lost. So let me ask. I'm gonna ask y'all. Am I bugging for saying that Izzy should retire? Am I bugging for saying that?
Not really.
You're not bugging, but also at the same time, he's 35.
Right after you left,
who is he?
Izzy's not gonna win a fight to get some title shot anytime soon.
Who is he fighting?
Hold on.
So to whoever just said, "Oh, he's 35. He still has plenty of fights left." Fighting who? Doing gimmick fights? Is he fighting gimmicky fights now?
Wait, hold on, Domo. Can I ask you why you feel like Du Plessis was winning?
Why do I feel like Du Plessis? First of all, he was winning because the ground game. The ground game, he was killing on the ground for the most part whenever he got engaged on the ground. He had a dominant ground performance on Izzy, unlike anything we've seen since the Yan fight. And on top of that, on the feet, Izzy was not winning definitively on the feet. Du Plessis had plenty of strikes and hits that stunned Izzy, made him drop or fall, whatever you want to say, all types of things. It was not a showcase of who Adesanya usually is when he's fighting at that level. He genuinely did not win the standing engagement with engagement with fucking Du Plessis of all people. That's embarrassing.
He was
Right. I disagree.
He was definitely one of
You
those.
saying that-
What round did he win if he lost that?
Adesanya, hold on. Niggas is all talking at once. Adesanya, you can say he probably won the first round. The first round was a toss-up, right? First round was a toss-up. He loses the second round.
He
Right?
definitely won a third round, but
You said dominant ground. Like,
Yes.
I don't agree with dominant ground.
What do you
got his
mean?
back, the first round, he got up.
Uh-huh.
And after that, he got 2 takedowns before the last takedown before the submission.
So
Like 2 for 6 on takedown.
when he had it, first of all, he was not 2 for 6 on takedown. He got Izzy to the ground more than twice. Well, that's a lie. I don't know where you got those numbers from. We just watched the whole fight. He got him down more than twice.
More than
Yes, he definitely got him down more than twice. What are we talking about?
He's getting up and getting back down.
Yes, Izzy was getting up. And Izzy did get up. The first one he got up immediately. The other engagements on the ground, it was a struggle for him to either get up or Du Plessis did damage while he was on the ground. He had that one stretch in the second round where he flattened him out on the ground? And
yes, it was a second round where he was very dominant on the ground.
That still would be considered, especially for a guy like Izzy who doesn't do any ground fighting. That second round engagement on the ground alone would be considered a dominant ground performance, especially because of the length of the fight. The fight went 3 rounds, 4 rounds?
Wait, it went 4 rounds.
Went 4 rounds. The second round, he had a very dominant showcase on the ground. Other than that, he had a couple of takedowns and other engagements where they're grappling for position because he's trying to get a submission, or he's still doing damage on the ground. That is considered, to me, at least in the context of this fight, a dominant ground performance.
Yeah, I think we just have two definitions of dominant.
But what do you think of Rob Whittaker though? What do you think of Rob Whittaker?
Rob Whittaker is in the same boat as Izzy. He needs to retire. Anybody that lost to Du Plessis need to retire because that nigga's a bum to me.
Why do you feel like that?
Du Plessis is a bum. Du Plessis is a bum.
I think you're discrediting him. I don't think.
I'm not. I've been saying he was. I was saying he was a bum. Oh, am I lagging? I feel like I'm lagging in here. Hello. Am I back? I feel like I lagged. I've been saying he's a bum for his last 5 fights. I felt like Du Plessis was a bum. The same way with Sean Strickland. I think Sean Strickland is a bum. But when I say bum, I mean in the context of a championship fighter. I don't think these niggas are championship level fighters. I feel like I explained on stream. I don't think these niggas are championship fighters. Them niggas are bums.
Oh my gosh.
I think.
Okay, so Damo, what is a championship level fighter to you though?
Alex Pereira showed he's a championship level fighter in my opinion. Are we talking about in middleweight alone?
No, I mean just in general. What do you think is a championship?
Null and void what you're saying.
Middleweight matters because middleweight's.
I mean, it's that's the division he's in, so it'll be context to his division. I won't want to call him a bum compared to competitors at heavyweight. Yeah, that's crazy.
Middleweight champion.
So comparing him to other middleweights, and I'll pull up the MMA rankings right now. No, not even all time. Current middleweights.
Right now?
Yes, middleweights right now. And I'll say this because I said this earlier in the Discord talking about Tom Aspinall. If the weight class is just skim, it's just thin, then okay, so be it. But I don't think. And has he fought? He fought Jared Cannonier, didn't he?
No.
Yeah.
He fought him, right? Yeah. I'm a big Cannonier fan, but Cannonier is he's iffy with his fights. Looking at middleweight, Strickland's a bum. Adesanya's a disappointment, but that's a championship level fighter, but he's disappointing right now. Robert Whittaker is someone I thought was a championship level fighter, but he's out here losing the fucking who's who. So I mean, not even the who's who's. He's losing the bums. So shit, he might be a bum himself. I don't know.
Do you think Hamzat's a championship type fighter?
I gotta see more. I gotta see more. I'm looking at the division right now. I'm looking at the division right now. The division might just be weak. In my opinion, the division's weak. Looking at it, like I'm watching. I don't even think it's top heavy. I don't even think it's top heavy.
Leon Edwards isn't a champion.
No, Leon's a bum. I said that. I've been saying. I said Leon was a bum. I said Leon was a bum before he knocked out Kamaru bad knee having ass. I think I've hated Leon for 10 years now, going on 10 years.
Dragging it though. A bum is dragging.
Again, a bum in the context of a true championship fighter, which in that fight against Bilal, he showed his heart was not in it. He didn't have. Bilal had the heart. Exactly, nigga, you're a bum.
His heart is never in it. He doesn't have heart.
He never has heart.
And that's why you're a bum. That's why he's a bum. How you a champion with no heart? You're a bum.
Yeah, no, his coach has to put the heart in him. I agree with
That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
He tried to, bro. Told that nigga to shut the fuck up.
And then what happened? And guess what? That's why you're a bum. He got lucky against Kamaru. The second fight, what was it? The second fight against Kamaru where he was holding on a cage for fucking dear life?
I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
Or was that the first fight?
Yeah.
It had to be the second fight.
Yeah, Kamaru was also.
Kamaru's over. Kamaru's over at the time. That's fine. He could barely move.
Kamaru's always cheated though. Kamaru's always used fence grabbing and all that throughout his fights.
Kamaru grabbed the fence like 3 times.
That's fine. I'm not. The first fight where he was grabbing the fence like crazy.
Yeah, but he was deady. Yeah, he was deady the first fight. The second fight,
That's fine. That's fine. Again, I feel Kamaru was over because of his knees.
For you to respect that he's a champion.
Fight somebody that I do respect. Which, looking at this weight class now, there's nobody I respect. The weight class is weak. You're dominating a weak weight class. Not no more. No, I don't respect him no more.
The only person he lost to was DDP.
No, that's not the only person he's lost to. He's lost fights before that. Wait. Let me check his actual last fight.
He lost to
He lost.
And
Wait, who
that's
you talking
it.
about?
He lost.
Hold on. Since losing to Du Plessis, it's too many niggas talking. It's too many niggas talking at once. It's too many niggas talking at once.
Twice.
Is it
He
twice?
lost to Izzy twice.
Is this in
The
order?
second fight, you can argue that he.
Yeah, this is in order.
he argued
Okay.
he won 3
Okay.
rounds to 2.
Nah, he won his last 2 fights, and then the only one he lost was Du Plessis, which again, I think Du Plessis is a bum. So losing to Du Plessis puts you in bad light with me. But that's how it was with Adesanya when he lost to Sean Strickland. I think Sean Strickland's a bum. And when he's, I mean, you don't have to. I don't care if you do. I've been saying it. I'm not. This isn't a change of opinion. I thought Du Plessis was a bum for his last 5 fights. That's just how
I'm not saying you're wrong for your opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong for your opinion. I'm just saying.
He is
Damo,
wrong.
the one thing
So
I
wait.
wanna know
So
is,
what is
like,
he? What is he elite at? What is he elite at?
Who?
Du Plessis. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying you have to be elite. I am just asking niggas questions. I'm just asking questions.
He's elite at anything.
What is he at the upper echelons of this division in?
I think he's an upper echelon pressure fighter. I think his pressure.
Upper echelon pressure fighter.
Striking. I mean,
I think his pressure breaks people. I've never seen.
The middleweight division is weak in terms of what?
Dricus is his wrestler.
Because I'm about to say in terms of grappling, I disagree.
Nah,
I
think he's an
disagree.
elite grappler.
I think there's some good grapplers.
No, he's not.
He's at the top of the division when it comes to wrestling.
I think
He
his
is.
pressure is.
I don't think he is.
I've never seen anybody walk down Robert Whittaker like I seen.
He took down Sean Strickland. Most us.
But DDP just has all of everything though. Like he's just
He's solid at everything, and he puts everything together.
and I'm not gonna lie, his kickboxing and his boxing is not that great. He just has good timing.
It's
good
awkward
timing.
angles, but it's
He got awkward angles and awkward timing. But it leads to
someone in my chat.
him hitting niggas' chins.
Someone in my chat said I'm taxing him because he fights awkward. That's not the case. There's plenty of awkward fighters that I've watched, and I can respect the fighting style. I don't.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I just don't respect this nigga's game. I don't. I'm sorry. When I'm watching the fight, I don't see it. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, if this was any other division,
I love Yuri.
Okay, hold up.
Oh, don't tell. Whoa. Don't tell me Yuri and DDP and Yuri are not in the same realm. That's not even the same fucking realm.
Come on.
You're
not compare the two. You really can't.
How am I taxing Dricus? Yuri fights awkward. Yuri's an awkward fighter.
Exactly.
So how am I? So what am I taxing Du Plessis? I just don't like the nigga.
Exactly. That's your.
I don't think it's taxing him. I don't think he has a good fighting style. I think the nigga genuinely got lucky in a lot of his later fights. He's gotten lucky.
Watch Yuri's. Yuri. Hold on.
So he got lucky.
Yuri lucky. That man's a good.
Exact same thing. Go watch that fight. Go watch that fight with Glover. Go watch that fight with Glover. Yuri literally lucked into choking Glover out because Glover decided to be stupid the last 30 seconds of the fight.
Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Don't even worry about that. That's fine. Hold on. That's absolutely fine. Wait, hold on. That's absolutely fine. You want to say he got lucky against Glover? Cool. Who else did he get lucky against? Because I think Du Plessis got lucky multiple times. So I'm not even talking about just one fight. Multiple fights.
Then cool. I'll say he got lucky against Alexander Rakic because Rakic absolutely destroyed this man's leg.
He broke his soul, bro. He took that nigga's
I want to say that nigga didn't get lucky in that fight. What are you talking about?
No, because Yuri outclassed Rakic on the feet.
Nah, no, he didn't.
Who did DDP get lucky against? First of all, let me get clarity.
In my opinion, he got lucky. The fact that Sean Strickland even had the fucking belt, so a lucky matchup, right place, right time in terms of timing. In terms of again, I need. Again, hey, niggas don't gotta agree. I think Sean Strickland is a fucking fraud. So the fact that the stars are Sean Strickland's fighting style is whack. It's whack. The nigga's a bum. He's not an MMA fighter. And if he fights niggas, if he actually was to fight niggas that would take the fight to him in the MMA fighting style instead of just allowing this nigga to dictate the pace in the flow boxing, the nigga would get starched, which he did, which is exactly what happened.
Multiple times though. You said multiple times. Who else?
Oh yeah, he got lucky against him. He got lucky in the Robert Whittaker fight. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
He starched that man. He walked him down and literally.
Hey, and you wanna know how he got lucky? He got lucky that the nigga was a bum. The nigga turned fraudulent when he came to fight him. Nigga's a bum. He got lucky. He got lucky fighting an Adesanya with no heart. This nigga's on stage crying about his family and go out there and fight like that. Nigga, what was you in tears for? Nigga, luck. This nigga was in the ring, literally throwing lunging punches out of breath and managed to catch Izzy. Izzy's a fraud. I'm sorry. That's lucky. You got lucky. You ran into a fraud.
He's getting this off in the weakest division. That's crazy.
Is that even the weakest division? Is that the weakest division? Is it?
It's definitely one of the weakest divisions.
No. One of the weakest divisions and saying weakest division is two different things. I can agree it's one of, yes. But the weakest?
Let me see.
Heavyweight is definitely weaker. Heavyweight is weaker.
Nobody.
Light heavyweight is up there.
Heavyweight's weak. Light heavyweight is weak, nigga. That fuck not great. Light heavyweight is weak. Light heavyweight's weak, bro. It's top heavy. It is top heavy. I will say.
Is Alex and Jamal?
It's top heavy as hell. It's top heavy as hell. Alex Pereira, Yuri, I'll say Jamal. Even though Rockets lost, I still think Rockets is one of the better light heavyweights.
The fact that Rakic is up there and Magomed and Goliath is up there means it's probably a weak ass division.
It's top heavy.
That's some hating ass shit right there.
Rakic is good.
Can we go back to
Rakic is tough.
Okay, but like in comparison to the other divisions, I don't think. Which
divisions are you comparing it to though?
So like light heavyweight in comparison to like
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
I was gonna say light heavyweight in comparison to a bantamweight, featherweight, lightweight, shit, even welterweight. I don't think the top 5 stacks up very well at all.
That's fair.
Rakic is the light heavyweight Robert Whittaker. He chinny as hell, but he looks brilliant.
Who's not a bum?
Who's not a bum? In what division? In general or in what division?
In general, because you said a lot of bums tonight. Who's not a bum?
Oh, in my opinion, I mean. Well, no. I'll remove. No. I'll remove what you call it. I'll remove champs. I won't even say champs. Niggas that aren't bums. Brandon Moreno's a real ass nigga.
What's your criteria? And then I want that. So I can get a.
Brandon Moreno is a. First of all, Brandon got robbed so many times. Brandon Moreno's a real ass nigga. Kirikai France, real ass nigga, in my opinion.
Kirikai went crazy today.
Good win tonight.
I'm looking, and again, I'm going from the pound for pound rankings and each divisional ranking and going through each weight class too, and telling you just based off the niggas I do know. I'm not gonna sit here and cap like I know everybody. I'm just going to talk about the niggas I've watched fight and I genuinely do fuck with. Any nigga with the last name Nurmagomedov, I'm scared of. So I don't even know. I see this nigga in bantamweight, Umar Nurmagomedov. I think the niggas. The nigga's solid. Hey, I won't even. All them niggas scare me. All them niggas with that chin strap beard scare me. So I'll be real there. What you call it? Peter Yan, even though he's a cheating ass bitch that likes to knee niggas on the ground, I fuck with Peter. Peter's a dope fighter. Corey Sandhagen, one of my favorites in the division. Fuck Henry Cejudo, he's a bitch. Jose Aldo, legend, give it to him. Dominic Cruz, legend, give it to him. Pause.
Dominic Cruz.
Max Holloway. He's not popping up here. He's in the next one, but yeah, Max would definitely be one of the ones too. What's up?
You don't think Dom is a bum now, or that he's washed now?
Well, I'm giving him legendary. Well, obviously him and Jose are washed now compared to what they were at their primes, but I'm just saying they're legends. Rob Font, I fuck with Rob Font, and I want to say Rob Font's from Carolina too, so Carolina boy. Like, what are we talking about? Okay. So Carolina bias, which everyone doesn't get Carolina bias, because their Bumson is from Carolina, and I still don't like that bum ass nigga. On to the next. On to featherweight. What you call it? Volkov.
Wait, you don't like? Wait, hold on. You don't like Marlon
You mean
Vera?
Volkanovski?
I'm
Volk.
telling you right now, that nigga Ilya is a bum as well.
Wait, hold on. You don't like?
I'm his dragon.
Nigga, I named the niggas I like. I don't know what you want from me. I named the niggas I like in the division.
Okay, so wait, so no Marlon Vera.
said Ilya's a bum.
I-
What are you talking about?
I named the niggas I like.
That's what it is.
Who said who's a bum?
What makes you think he a bum?
Who?
So
I
no
don't like
Marlon
him.
Vera. No.
You-
Nigga, if you didn't hear that, if you didn't hear my name, if you ain't hear the name, nigga, that's not a nigga I fuck with. Did you hear the name? Nah. Yes.
Alright, so basically,
Is who?
Is Cheeto Vera?
Cheeto Vera.
Yes, Chico Vera's a bum. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically,
How you feel about Shafkat?
Can we go to featherweight? Cause
I'm going to featherweight right now. I was on the way to doing featherweight. Fuck with Volk. Again, I'm excluding champions. I fuck with Volk. Max Holloway's dope. Brian Ortega's dope. Yair's dope. Arnold, Arnold's cool. Arnold's cool. That's fine. I think niggas is tough. I fuck with Arnold.
In the division now, how you feel about Aljamain?
That's my guy. I would have got there. Aljo's my guy. Josh Emmett, a bum. I don't fuck with him. Calvin Kattar, hit or miss. Hit or miss. I don't like Josh Emmett. I just don't like Josh Emmett. I just don't like Josh Emmett.
You think Aljo is a championship level fighter?
Absolutely.
And you don't think DDP is?
Fuck no. What? They're not even in the same realm. That's not even worth having a conversation about, Pitch. What are you talking about?
Yo, Damo.
Dude, hold on. I need to get this straight now. You're saying, oh, Du Plessis and Aljo deserve to be in a conversation together?
Nah, that's crazy.
No, I'm not asking y'all. I'm talking to Pitch. I'm talking to Pitch.
Yes.
No.
We all know middleweight is flippy floppy. Like that shit is not consistent right now.
Yeah,
No, it's not. Fuck flippy floppy. The division's weak, nigga. Say it. The division's weak. It's not flippy floppy. It's weak.
But it's always been type weak though.
It has not always been type weak. That's not true.
Bantamweight is one of the most craziest divisions, and Aljo went on a crazy run.
That's absolutely true.
He did not go on a crazy run, nigga. Stop lying. What the hell?
What you mean? He smashed
Jose Aldo?
Yeah. What? Wait, hold on. What? What?
2024.
You said Aljo ain't go on a crazy run?
Aljo, my nigga, I fuck with Aljo, but we gotta be serious now. He got gifted the belt versus Piotr Jan in the first fight.
The nigga did not get gifted the belt. The nigga cheated. It was an illegal strike. It was an illegal strike. What are we talking about?
Okay, hold on.
Even if you say that he won the second fight with Peter, so I don't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
You already lost.
I'm an Aljo fan, so I agree, but you saying this amazing run like he dominated Piotr Jan when really he
No. I'm not talking about one fight. I'm talking about after he lost to Marlon Moraes. He went on like an 8-fight win streak at bantamweight and killed everybody.
Somebody mic is kind of crazy.
Who did he kill?
Corey Sandhagen, he choked him out in like a minute and a half.
Who else did he kill?
Who else he fought on that? I think he killed Peter.
TJ.
That second fight, he did kill TJ.
Man, TJ's arm was fucked,
Bro,
bro.
he had
That's
one
not.
arm, bro. He had one arm.
That's on him. Okay, so what was? Okay, cool. Well, it was a split decision with Cejudo, and it shouldn't have been a split decision, but that's just me.
Honestly, my favorite fight with Aljo is the Cejudo fight. That was a very good fight.
I don't think it should have been a split decision. I like the second fight against Peter Yan.
He had two dominating rounds the first two, but it started to get a little iffy towards the end.
I mean, I just think Aljo is dominating everybody. When I say killing people, I'm talking about dominating.
He's genuinely
like clearly winning, not losing very many rounds.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Can I ask you a question then?
What's up?
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, hold on. Actually, this is more for Damo, because you said DDP's a bum and he's finishing people. But you're saying Aljo is? Are you agreeing with him saying Aljo had a crazy run?
I mean, crazy run is kind of a overstatement. I mean, going back and looking at the resume, it's not the craziest resume of names, but I mean, you got to take into consideration era and who niggas is fighting at what time. But the nigga definitely did have dominant performance against some guys that I do highly respect in that division. Like, it is what it is.
So, like, before Aljo beat him, Jimmy Rivera was what, top 7? Pedro Munoz was top 7.
That's a fact.
Yes.
No, Pedro
I mean,
Rivera was
that's fact. At the time, he was top 7. Niggas lose and then they're not the same.
I just want to say though, because I didn't get through the featherweight division. I do want to throw Calvin Kattar. Calvin Cater's cool. Calvin Cater's cool. I personally like Diego Lopez. I like Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell is my guy. I fuck with Bryce. I fuck with Dan Ige and Edson Barbosa. Legacy bias. You know, he's not who he is now. You know, but legacy bias.
I seen that nigga fight Dan Hooker when he came to Milwaukee. I seen that shit in real life. I said, ain't no way this nigga just killed a motherfucker right in front of me.
Oh, no.
Also,
Wait, Damo, can you get your opinion on Ilya Taborya?
Who?
Ilya?
Oh no.
Ilya.
The champ?
Yeah, the little
I mean,
Who is crazy?
he cool.
That's crazy.
He's not wrong. I mean,
he cool. I mean, it's just that's just not somebody. That's not somebody I really watch for real. Like, I didn't watch him on his come up to get the belt. I watched the championship fight. I watched him get the belt. But that's not somebody I'm familiar with. So I'm not gonna just speak on somebody I'm not familiar with.
It's hard to know how much of that was Volk already getting knocked out by Islam, or if
Volk had rest, he beats him. I'm not gonna lie.
No, stop this. We can't do that.
Oh, that's a man. Bro, you can't.
What you gonna say now?
Oh no, I never.
You could do that, but like
He's fighting that guy Max next. If he beats Max, hey, he got it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why
I couldn't handle that shit.
Bro, what is Volk gonna do though?
He'll probably have to fight. If I was him, I'll probably retire too.
Hey, Damo, let me ask you a question. What you think about this? What you think about Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje?
Oh fuck no.
Why? I'm about to say, why would I watch that fight?
What you mean?
Wait,
Dan Hooker versus Justin Gaethje? Why would I watch that?
Yeah, let me explain. Dan Hooker just fought Mateus Gamrot tonight, who was ranked number 5. So
Gamrot shit, by the way.
No, he's not shit, bro. But he
Dan Hooker looked.
Gamrot is a wrestler.
Dan looked very he looked very, very sloppy today, in my opinion. So
he tried to fight Dan Hooker on the feet and he's a wrestler.
off his life.
I wouldn't want to. Personally, me, I wouldn't want to see that fight. That's just me though.
So who
That's a murder.
Gamma made Dan's wrestling defense
fight though.
good.
Somebody getting their ass whipped.
That's a murder.
What fight would I want to see in that division?
Gonna kill Hooker.
What fight would you want to see Gaethje in?
Shit. Does he deserve a fight? Didn't he just lose his last fight? Didn't he lose the Max Holloway?
He said he's not fighting for like a year.
Yeah. So why do I want to watch him fight? Like, nigga, we should be asking who should Max Holloway fight. That's the question.
Max Holloway's ranked in both divisions, so he should fight after Ilya. He should fight somebody in the top 10 again, so to move up into lightweight.
So you think he's gonna beat Ilya?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes, I do think he's gonna beat Ilya.
So you think he's gonna beat Ilya and then he's gonna drop the title and then go up? What?
Sir, he's ranked them both. Never mind. Why would he
Just
drop
fight
the
it.
belt?
But fighting
Max
them
Holloway
both just
want to
seems
go up for
pointless.
champ status. Dana White.
We want to see what's champ status right now as well. So
he not fucking with Islam. That shit.
I don't see that nigga beating Islam.
Yeah, that's a bad match.
I don't even see that nigga beating that nigga Ilya, to be honest.
honestly, I'm just trying to wait for Islam to go against Arman. So
So y'all agree with Damo that Izzy wasn't running that fight?
No, hell no.
He was running, bro.
I think it was close.
He was catching back up, but winning.
What rounds did he win?
It was round 1, Du Plessis won round 2, Ilya round 3.
I think it depends on how much you score the grappling.
I just don't think the round Dominic was talking about was dominating.
How?
Yeah, Dricus was landing all the hard shots, but Izzy was landing all the touching shots.
What was the strike? What was the strike? What were the total strikes between both?
It was
Landed.
105 to 99.
Who had 105?
Total strikes.
105 was Israel, and then 99.
That is
was...
for a nigga that's and it shouldn't be close though. But it shouldn't be close. With a nigga as dominant as Izzy on the feet, it should not be close with a nigga like Du Plessis. That shouldn't happen. Especially as a counter striker with a nigga coming at you. That should not be close.
Yo, chill.
He a bum, but he's beating niggas that's beating other
That's cool.
niggas.
That's
I don't
cool.
understand how he's a bum. That bum logic doesn't really work.
Damo's completely right. DDP, if this was Izzy 2 years ago, DDP would not have been able to even
You
touch him.
cannot say that.
He would have washed him. Absolutely.
Hold on, let bro get let him get his take off. Wait. Yo, let him get his point off first. Let him get his point off.
What I was saying is that I don't care what you're trying to say. I'm not in front. Shut up.
Damn.
DDP definitely had Izzy looking like he didn't know how to defend takedowns. Like we've seen Izzy fight wrestlers before and good wrestlers. He's always been stuffing takedowns. He's always been really good at circling away from the takedown and getting back to his feet. But at the same time,
Ferragamo, mute your mic, nigga.
I got a question for you.
Your shit is is coming back out. Pause.
Hey, can you tell me what good wrestlers he fought besides Jan Blachowicz? And don't say Marvin Vettori either, please.
Besides Kevin Gastelum, you're gonna, Kevin Gastelum, and if you're gonna say that,
Kevin Gastelum is a good wrestler. Come on, bro, stop it.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Yeah, he is a good wrestler, and he fought Jared Cannonier, who's also a good wrestler. Robert Whittaker, who's also a good wrestler. What are we talking about?
Are we gonna forget about the nigga that he didn't wrestle but is a wrestler?
That's gonna lead me into another question.
Yoel Romero is a good wrestler.
Had any fucking IQ in that fucking MMA circle, he would fucking destroy that.
That fight was so ass.
That's not true. That's not true.
Hold on, let me get my shit off one time. Y'all
Don't lie.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, he didn't finish his.
I'm gonna say Sanchez didn't even finish, but Sanchez didn't finish.
I said my fault. I tried to let him go. My fault.
And also,
I'm
secondly,
just saying,
I don't
my fault.
Let him finish his point.
Go ahead.
You getting server muted until I'm done. I'm not gonna front, bro, because you have not stopped talking. So, like I said, at the end of the day, this is an Izzy that we've never seen before. Izzy looks so stiff on his feet. Anytime that he even would get touched anywhere around his chin, he was wobbling. Like, this is Izzy that we've never seen before, and he was super unconfident. We started to see a little bit of confidence with him stringing together combos at the beginning of the third, mid of the third, in the beginning of the fourth. But at the end of the day, he's not moving as fluid. He's not getting in and out of, like, range quick enough like he was a year or two ago. And he's just not the same fighter. I'm a huge Izzy fan, bro, but what I seen today was really scary. Especially with the way that Izzy fights. Izzy consistently fights with his hands down. And if Izzy keeps going down this road of fighting people that are just better and better and he's moving slower, he's going to get starched. And it's going to be a very bad time for Izzy if he keeps fighting this way.
Yeah,
you think all those wars are catching up to him now?
Good question.
I was going to say, what do you think what is the difference from 2 years ago? Like, what would Izzy of 2 years ago
I think, for one, I just think age. I think that he's not fast enough like he was then, especially with his fighting style. Like, Izzy was getting caught with really simple 1-2 combo strings. He was getting hit with overhand punches, and like Izzy of like 2 years ago would have adjusted to those overhands with a counter strike of like a step back uppercut or something. Like, he just knew how to play. Like, when Izzy was in his prime in the UFC, Izzy was one of the best range fighters. Izzy was one of the best counter strikers, and Izzy was really, really good at picking positioning to counter strike with the right punch. Like, when have we ever seen Izzy get rocked this much other than against like Pereira? But he was still able to move in and out of range against Pereira. Pereira was just better.
But he also struggled. He also struggled against dudes that are like his size or bigger.
He struggled against Robert Whitaker in that second fight.
He did, and then I was gonna bring up the Kelvin Gastelum fight where Kelvin was really effective.
Well, to be fair, to be fair, the Kelvin Gastelum fight was like an anomaly where Kevin Gastelum's skin was just made of iron. Like Izzy at one point just decided to stand in the middle of the ring and like trade punches with him.
That's true. But in the first round, I was gonna say Kelvin was very effective with his like awkward lunging striking. That's something that I think DDP like did very well tonight as well. So I think it's just something that Izzy has kind of always left small openings if you're able to capitalize on it.
Well, yeah, I think that also that just. I don't mean to cut you off, but I was like that.
No, but I'm gonna say this.
That has to do with that. Are we talking over each other again? I didn't know the beginning of middle of my sentence was the beginning of yours. My bad, gang.
Y'all are sick. Y'all niggas are sick.
Make your thought, bro.
So what I was saying was, I think that the issue with that is that the majority of the fights that Izzy has taken, he's always been the one dictating pace and dictating distance. Where, you know, I don't think he's used to somebody pushing the pace and pushing the distance, which is why fighters that have chins that can kind of weather that storm that is, because Izzy's a volume puncher where he's not really a guy loading up on every punch. So we've seen Izzy oftentimes hit somebody 5 times where one guy can only get 1 or 2 punches off on Izzy. So when we see guys that have a chin or see guys that have good movement or can get into close space and dictate that distance fight, Izzy has an issue with him. Like, the reason that Alex Pereira is such a fucking challenge for Izzy is because of the length that Alex Pereira has and his use of space and speed. And that's why Alex Pereira is such a bad matchup for Izzy. Kelvin Gastelum.
I don't think that nigga's a volume striker.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he's a volume striker.
I would kind of classify him more as a sniper, like pot shot, and he's gonna like pick you apart.
So Izzy,
he picks his spots.
I mean, I can agree with that, but that doesn't mean that he's not the kind of guy that if he can hit you 5 times on your way out or on his way out, he'll do it. Like,
but he doesn't usually do that.
He doesn't. He'll circle around, and then he'll stand there with you, and then he'll wait till you go. He's like one of those. He's a patient nigga. He's not a volume striker. He don't push the pace. He let the pace come to him, and then that's how he moves around.
I mean, like Max Holloway's a volume striker. That would be an example of a volume striker.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Max Holloway, Dustin Poirier, yeah, those are examples of volume strikers.
Those are 2 completely.
I get what you're saying though, Sanchez. I get what you're saying. He's a guy that's when he's punching you at 70%. But in terms of, it's not really a volume thing. It's just, again, he's a counter striker, a sniper, if you want to call him that. It's more McGregor than Max Holloway, in my opinion. Even though I feel like Conor McGregor in his prime, he was putting more than 70%. Conor McGregor's, that nigga was just quick and had some punching power. Yeah. But it's more like Conor McGregor than it is like a Max Holloway that's in 48.
Hey, I'd like to address the room and just say I'd like to offer a different train of thought with this fight. If you look at Dricus' past fights,
what's poppin', Bama?
He has some weird strength where, for some reason, he can hurt you, but he also does lasting damage during that fight.
Mm-hmm.
He does a leg kick. It's always every opponent he ever leg kicks. It's always their movement is just immediately gone. Whenever he hits you,
I could agree with that.
The weirdest shots will hurt you at the weirdest
moment. He was rocking Izzy with punches that looked so soft. I mean, of course, none of those punches are soft, but like punches that were clipping Izzy were rocking the fuck out of him.
Wait, that's basically what Yuri Prochazka does.
Wait, if I can finish?
No, that's not. That's not.
Even the final
Yuri's. I'm not saying. I will say, yeah, let the nigga finish, but don't lie about my nigga Yuri. I'm sorry.
Okay, and I say this because if you look at the beginning of this fight, Izzy looked like old Izzy. Like, look at before Dricus starts landing his leg kicks. he is moving forward. He is throwing shots out. He is throwing peppering shots. 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna throw some leg kicks from distance, and he's using his movement. But the second Dricus starts landing his leg kicks, the entire fight changes. Now, his movement is compromised. Now he can't move the way he usually wants to move. Now, then the punches start landing. Then the
sounds like Dricus to learn.
But I feel like that could also come from the body kicks he was landing. Them shits can do some damage that slows a nigga down, and them sessions on the ground. Again, that is one of the bigger differences we've seen in this fight. Like genuinely, that shit drained Izzy. We have not seen Izzy get put on the ground like that since the Yan fight, like genuinely. So him getting put on the ground and having to fight out of that each time he got put on the ground and had those engagements, that stripped him of a lot of cardio, a lot of fatigue. That stripped that gas tank down a lot.
You saw that in the third round when they both was heavily gassed after.
I got the fight, but I don't know, because I know you streaming, so I don't know if you can
play it. We're good. I'll change my camera.
Hey, Ghost, can I still want to ask you a question, Ghost. You said something about it was an anomaly. Kelvin Gastelum had an iron chin that night. I just want to ask you who has knocked out Kelvin Gastelum recently, or when's the last time Kelvin Gastelum got knocked out?
He lost a lot of fights after that fight too.
Maybe I can see the stream.
Yeah.
It's like one of them.
Who'd you ask that to?
You might say, who's that question for?
Oh, no, I was asking Ghost because he said Kelvin Gastelum had an anomaly iron chin that night against Izzy, but I'm asking him, when was the last time Kelvin Gastelum got knocked out?
I think Ghost is not.
He's not lying.
Yeah, Ghost ain't here.
Even if Ghost ain't here, that nigga's not lying. That nigga Kevin Gastelum, he has a real iron chin. That's not a one fight thing. Yeah, that's not a. And I'm trying to find him in his listing, but he's not popping up. I got to look him up personally to see the last time he was knocked out.
But in the past 2 years, Izzy took a lot of damage from Pereira and Sean Strickland, and you see it, bro. He gets touched, bro. He's looking wobbly. That just looks weird right now, bro.
I think what was a big thing in this fight was when Izzy started turning it on in the third and fourth. Like when he was hitting Dricus with them body shots, Dricus didn't start folding like a lot of people do. Like when he started hitting Costa or when he started hitting Vittori and opening up on him.
I'm about to say, we got it up right now. We got the fight up right now. This is round one, right? Start of the fight.
Yeah, it's round one.
Yeah,
it's like one of them.
I'm about to say, it ain't got no sound.
I didn't know you wanted the sound because niggas is talking.
Hey, Rain, do you need better link?
I'm about to say,
on the floor, he barely wanted to get up.
Type in fullfights.com. They should have it up.
Damn, fullfights.com now.
Fullfights.net, actually.
Fullfights.net.
They should already have the fight up.
Strict DMs.
Also, Damo, I want to ask you a question real quick, because I fuck with Yuri too. But I feel like Yuri be punching the shit out of people and it deals damage over time. Like with Rakic. Rakic was over time, I'm going to go into the fire and I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. More than it was, I'm going to tackle you.
Well, it depends. It depends on what strikes we're talking about because, again, a guy like Yuri compared to a guy like DDP, which is why I didn't like the comparison, Yuri just throws, and it's not like, and let me not say it like DDP won't throw a mix of strikes or has a variety of strikes. He's definitely above average striker. He has a flurry of strikes he can throw. Yuri is, I would say, one of the better strikers in light heavyweight right now. So even if shots he does take a lot of damage with his fight style, which is crazy to me. The nigga's a warrior. But the shots that he throw, I can't just sit there and say he's a nigga that's a volume puncher when he's throwing the type of knees he's throwing, the spinning shit that he's throwing, everything like that. Like, and I'm talking about heavy shits because I seen Du Plessis throw a spinning side kick to the body. I seen that. He did that shit against Izzy. I'm talking Yuri's throwing spinning head kicks with the heel to the temple. Like, he's doing some real damage to niggas.
Like unorthodox.
I can see that.
That's the only
with
difference.
With the Kevin Gastelum thing, it doesn't look like he's ever been knocked out. So.
Yeah, I'm about to say I couldn't remember.
I
couldn't remember.
It doesn't look like he's ever been TKO'd either. It's always either decision or split decision.
Thank you. I just wanted to debunk that bullshit.
Someone said Izzy.
Someone
Someone in my chat.
Get dropped down. He came back.
Yeah, I want to say he did get dropped in that fight and end up winning in the end.
In the Rakic one.
But I think Rakic is. I think Rakic is one of the better light heavyweights too. His leg was toast. Rakic, Rakic toasted his leg.
Destroyed, and he just kept walking on it like it wasn't shit.
That shit is dangerous though.
In the beginning.
That's just always his style. The karate style it's good.
Real quick.
It has a lot of negatives to it.
Yeah.
All right, chat. We gotta switch it up. That's enough. Enough UFC talk. We talked about the UFC enough. Let's get into what else we're here for. Cause you know me. If there's beef, I need a plate. Just to wrap up with everything with the UFC, with the UFC event. Shout out to all the fighters. You know, even though I spent so long hating on both of them, shout out DDP. Proved that he is the real African champ. He beat that nigga pulled up like Killmonger to Australia, nigga. I feel it. Nigga said, "Is this your king?" New Zealanders, Chinese people, Africans, is this your king? Type shit. I love it. I love it. Nigga said give him credit. He kind of nice. I'm not saying that. I don't think he's nice. I think he's a bum. I just think he got lucky. There are plenty of niggas that get lucky in UFC. UFC definitely has a bunch of luck elements to it. He got lucky. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry that the division is so weak that there's nobody else I really have faith in that I want to see him fight. I don't want to see him fight none of these niggas. Go up in weight class. Go up in weight. Fuck it. Go up or go down. There's nobody in middleweight I think is worth testing him right now. So, hey, that's just where it is with DDP. Damo, can we get some UFC lives more often? Good talks for real? Absolutely. Just wanted to try something different. This was very fucking planned at the last minute. I did not. I know I promoted it as if I was rooting for Izzy to lose. I did not think Izzy would lose. I thought I would be able to, throw out some hating ass clickbait, and then niggas come in here and cook me for him winning. The nigga genuinely just fucking lost to Du Plessis. That was crazy. But we're definitely getting more UFC shits in. Join the Discord. That is not the only time we talk UFC in there. We talk UFC in there quite often. Probably them niggas like soccer a lot in there, or football as they like to call it. Every card, it definitely won't be every card because I don't care about some of these cards. It has to be a card I care about. Fights I care about, people I care about. But right now, getting into the beef. It's time to talk about the beef for real. We talking about the beef. All right. So real quick, boom. Y'all say what's up to YouTube type shit. If YouTube could see y'all, that'd be even better. But I don't think they can see y'all. Listen, man. After me and Tiki went on Oxcore, I know it's been some time since that happened. There has been just so much drama in the basketball community. Gifted getting his get back. Low giving his comments about the whole situation. Ox giving his comments about Low's comments about his, part in this whole thing with Ticket. Right now, we're about to come and watch Low address everything. If I do have time, I will pull up Gifted's video because he did drop it on YouTube, so I might pop that up, pause, and watch some of that. But yeah, was just watching a little video before I pull it up here. Bet, so you can give me some cliff notes.
Quick backstory before we get
go
into this bullshit here. And I want to reiterate.
I gotta do some of that thumbnail, man. That shit's old. That pose is old, man. I know niggas are sick of seeing it.
Rate this as well because niggas keep lying about me in this whole thing. So I want to set the record straight publicly. I have no quorums with Player's Choice.
Okay.
I
Good
don't
to know. I was concerned.
The entity that is Player Choice, the concept of Player Choice, I don't have a problem with Player's Choice. People wanted to do things and go in a different direction with the platform, some of which maybe actually a lot of it, conflicted with my scheduling. And as I have said numerous times before, nigga, I was not going to wake up consistently at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I just wasn't.
That shit is tough. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is tough. That shit is not waking up 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock to stream for 3 hours a day, 5 days a week to talk about basketball daily. Hey, niggas underestimate how quick you get burned out, especially as niggas who do basketball content on their own channels, on their own platforms. The burnout from doing that bitch is real, especially when you're not compensated the best. Not saying I'm not compensated the best. Don't want to put that narrative out there. But, I mean, Lowe's already stated how he wasn't getting paid from doing it. So, if you're not getting compensated from it, that shit is tough.
I'm just keeping it in with y'all niggas. And at the time in which they made that transition, the other playback, the YouTube channel playback, was popping. So, if I had to put time aside for something, of course, I'm going to put time aside.
Oh, shit. No,
for something that I not only have direct creative control in, I believe in, and it just made more sense. It was getting me reach beyond the basketball world. And I think I would definitely say that was the right decision. And moreover, because the way that Agent was streaming, bro, most of the times we recorded playback, it was in between the hours of like 12 to 2 if we didn't record it the night before.
12 to 2 in the morning?
I could not wake up at like 10,
afternoon.
Get ready for Player's Choice at 11, and then try to make my way over to the AMP house to shoot playback videos that afternoon before Agent went on stream. And if we were deciding to record at night, it was when Agent got off a stream, and that was like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, which means that I would have to turn around and be up 6 hours later. I just wasn't doing that. This was real shit. I just wasn't doing that.
Fair.
I just wasn't. And on top of that, again, there was a lot of other things that happened on the platform in a direction I didn't agree with. But it's not my platform. I don't have the last say so on how things work. I wish them the best. And after that, it's not as if like I stopped communicating with them or stopped appearing whenever I had free time. So this idea that the reason why I left Player's Choice is because of Ticket, bro, I wasn't there anymore like a year before all the other debacle shit happened at the end of last year and the top of this year. I mean, and even after I left Player's Choice being a reoccurring thing, I still got invited to PC Weekend and decided to go to PC Weekend.
I'm still mad I didn't pull up to this. I mean, they did this the same time as DreamCon, so it was literally I picked between Let's Keep It a Buck or PC Weekend. And I see why Mars wears a do-rag. That Franklin fro crazy. I'm mad I missed this. This would have been a great environment, great vibes type shit. Great vibes. Even the second PC Weekend kind of conflicted with shit I had going on. So, that's just trash. That's just trash.
Over DreamCon last year. I'm going to repeat that again. I decided to go to PC Weekend over DreamCon. Over DreamCon. So, that needs to be established. I have no problem with PC. They do what they want to do. It's their channel. Like, I don't know what to tell you. How we got... Well, I mean, I'm gonna say we because a lot of y'all are connecting like me and my brother, and also Let's Keep It a Buck. Let me also establish that I do not speak to Let's Keep It a Buck. I speak to Omar about a few things behind the scenes, but most of the things that me and Omar or Omar and I talk about has a lot more to do with opportunities and spreading the knowledge amongst opportunities with one another that then gets shared amongst the community at large.
Not lying.
That's it. Now, where the negativity.
Not lying in terms of that nigga don't talk to us for real. I don't talk to Lo like that. Yeah, I don't talk to that nigga like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not lying too. Because after that tweeting shit, I had to have realized I gotta be very specific with what I'm saying isn't lies. I know Ox had seen me say no lies, and he had some comments. I was speaking on specifically one thing. Maybe I should be specific about what I'm saying isn't lies.
Started from, really derived from, late last year was. I had to go to Damo's channel for this because I can't remember what this fucking.
Shout out me.
This fuck ass lame nigga right here.
Shout out me.
Grown ass ticket cocksucker.
Fuck this nigga, bro. Fuck this nigga to this day. It's still fuck this nigga. Not gonna lie to you. Fuck this nigga Zen Master. Still, nigga.
Who just has this nigga's penis so deep down his fucking throat, he can literally taste his semen.
Haktua type shit.
To start speaking on things that he knew nothing about, and in the process of speaking of things he knew nothing about, was saying factually incorrect things.
Facts.
Was apparently maybe short-term suspended. I'm not sure if that's the case, but he did miss an episode or two of the panel. I'm happy to report that Shaq, who is one of the executives over at PC, announced this morning after taking a brief on-air poll of the panel as to whether or not Ticket TV should be a part of the network. Shaq announced that, well, it don't really matter because Ticket TV ain't going nowhere.
That nigga is sucking on so much dick, it makes no sense. Nigga, you're clapping for something that only you thought of. Nigga, they already announced that it was only a suspension. You are the one nigga who's late. You're clapping for something of your own beliefs that nobody stated. That they, matter of fact, they already stated the
suspension terms.
Yeah, they already stated this is.
Who was that in the chat that said that shit? Hold on. Yeah, Dev, nigga, when he said, yo, when I first got into this shit, Ticket scared me. Nigga, I'm like, you're 50. Who's scared of a nigga on the internet? Of conversation? Scared of basketball? Yo, all right, don't get me started. I don't want to turn this into something it's not. It's not about Zen Master. Let me not do that.
Suspension terms the next day, my nigga. You are clapping for yourself. And the reason why I addressed this is because it was an ongoing issue within the community. Because literally for like 2 years, niggas have said things. I have decided to effectively keep it very simple, short, and sweet. Because my response to a lot of shit has been, I just didn't want to wake up. Like that's effectively, I didn't have the time to do it. I didn't. That has basically been my response. So this nigga's concern about, oh, niggas not doing anything because you not making enough money. When this nigga is talking, and then I had to let the world know, nigga, I was never getting paid from Player's Choice. Never. When anytime it was them given the opportunity for me to get paid from Player's Choice, I said no.
I will say, I did not say no. Niggas gave me 3 months. You know, I was on a trial period, and then I was able to get paid. So Lo is, to my knowledge, one of the few niggas who don't get paid from Player's Choice or never got paid for Player's Choice. I don't think Ticket's gotten paid either. I don't know. I don't. Let me not put false information in there. I don't know. I think Ticket said it along the lines. He ain't make money from it, ain't trying to get paid from it. I don't know. I don't know who does get paid. I don't know who doesn't get paid. I get paid, nigga. I can't afford not to get paid. I'm broke. So I got paid. Shout out. I didn't realize how many niggas wasn't getting paid, though. That's even crazier.
I didn't want to get paid. Put the money back into the business. So when people were making these claims and had kept going for like a year, it was like a claim that kept going for like a year. And then this nigga kept saying it, and yes, I crashed out on him. Not gonna lie, I did crash out. And I think we all kind of crashed out. I know for a fact I crashed out. I know I said some crazy shit.
At any given moment, I've taken Ticket to task in the chat. I've taken all of y'all to task in the chat, and I'll do it today. All right, but I also show my appreciation for every last one of you and my love for every last one of you. And let me just tell you, Ticket TV is somebody I used to be afraid of. Ticket, I hope you see this. I used to be afraid.
No! You a grown ass fucking man? No. Nigga, and you saying that Damo has thin skin when you are afraid of a nigga? No!
Afraid of a nigga to talk.
Man admitting that another grown man put fear in his fucking heart over the fucking internet.
To talk basketball at that. Let's not act like it was something where it's like, oh, well, niggas be uncomfortable. Niggas was scared to have basketball conversations on the internet. That shit is insane.
If I then call this nigga a loser, then it's personal. Or maybe I'm just stating a fact. Nigga, you're a loser. You're a loser. There's no way that a nigga over the internet should be putting fear in your heart, and you're a grown man. You're a grown fucking man. How does that work? Nigga look like a sour cream and onion Pringle can. Yeah, nigga, matchy on matchy.
What's poppin', Drew?
If I come up here looking like the fucking green M&M, fry me for the entire stream.
Niggas is getting shit off. Hey, look, like I said, I'm not here to roast this fuck nigga Zen Master, even though I could sit here all day talking about how this Social Security collector really had issues with me for just telling the truth when you started reporting on shit that had nothing to do with you. But we not gonna talk. I will let Lo get his shit off. Again, I ain't got shit to say. I'm not gonna make this about some shit that it's not, because it's damn sure ain't about Zen Master.
Nevertheless, so this nigga was running around saying shit that
Adam West, yes, Zen Master does still make videos. I hate enough to where I literally keep hater tabs on niggas. Let me tell you, the nigga channel still shit. The nigga numbers are still poopy. So you're not missing nothing. It's a reason you're not seeing the nigga videos. No one is. No one's watching the shit.
was just, again, I want to be clear, factually incorrect. And so the nigga needed addressing. And so then he got addressed.
I just want to be clear here, Lo. We're doing outfit checks and roast now.
Oh yeah, we doing that. When niggas is lying about shit.
Real talk is hilarious.
I just want to make sure that we're in a battleground that we would win. I'm trying to make sure we're fighting.
Well, I mean, that's not the point of what I'm saying. The point of what I'm saying is, this nigga was speaking about things that he knew nothing about, and come to find out, this nigga is a ticket dick rider to the nth degree, to the point where the nigga would openly admit that he was afraid of another nigga. He was afraid of him. You should never be admitting that on the internet, especially from one grown man to another, especially when we're just talking about basketball.
Facts. It's just hoop talk, man.
So, this nigga, as far as I'm concerned, I don't give a fuck how old this nigga is.
50.
You are Ticket's little boy.
Damn.
That's your daddy, nigga.
Damn.
That's your daddy.
Damn.
That's your daddy. And that's the problem. Most of y'all niggas are Ticket's little boys. You call that nigga daddy.
Damn. Who are these niggas? Who are the niggas plural? Because I want to know who else he's throwing shots at. Because if you talk about some niggas I'm actually cool with, that shit's gonna be crazy.
And you niggas think that I'm gonna allow a nigga to do that same shit to me, and I'm gonna get on my knees and bend over backwards and call that nigga daddy the same way you do? Fuck no.
Talk that shit.
No. This fucking loser
Not lying.
said shit that he knew nothing about, got addressed, and then that opened up the can of worms of a bunch of shit
You could say
that
Henry.
come to find out this nigga Ticket been doing. Then after that, this nigga Ticket said that Becky Hammond can't be a basketball genius or guru.
That shit was the Becky Hammond shit. I'm not gonna lie. When he said the Becky Hammond shit, I was like, nigga. There's no way niggas is gonna let him get this shit off, right? Niggas let him get that shit off. Boy, that shit was crazy.
Because she's a woman, there's a threshold of intellect when it comes to basketball that she can reach because she's a woman.
I wouldn't want no chick like that coaching me. That's all I'm gonna say.
You wouldn't want no female coaching you at all.
No, I'm saying.
And we know why, because she's a female. It has nothing to do with the fact that she's a basketball. It has nothing to do with the fact that she's a basketball guru.
What happens if
let me finish my statement. Because if a man says that, it's okay, because Becky Hammond is a basketball guru, my guy. Like.
Me basically calling Du Plessis a bum, and a lot of niggas he beat bums. You missed a lot. Good thing we're on YouTube. You can just rewind it back and watch all that shit, gang.
For females, not for males. For females. For the ladies.
Basketball is basketball. Basketball is basketball.
I mean,
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's two completely different things, sir, with males and females.
I mean,
do niggas see my face though? Like, just niggas see my face, right? Muted. Who's muted? Who's muted? Who's muted? Am I muted? But regardless, niggas see my face though, right? Like, I'm not. I'm shocked niggas is just letting this shit fly.
She told the truth. She told the truth, but
then niggas was sending clips over to me, B-Souls, Damo, really everyone, of some crazy shit.
Nigga, I'm talking to you, motherfucker. I'm talking to your motherfucking mother. And guess what? Skip Baylor's rich, you bitch ass nigga. Now tell your mom I said get on my knees and service my dick, you fucking punk bitch.
Get on my knees.
What we got here going on, man? What we got going on here? You heard what I said, nigga? Did you hear what I said?
Hold on now. I don't remember this shit. Did niggas tag me to this? This is crazy. I didn't get tagged to this.
You heard what I said, nigga? I told your mother to suck my dick, nigga. Tell your mother I said get on her knees and suck the tip of my dick, nigga. And I make sure I leave a little bit of cum for your sister, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What the fuck you gotta say, you bitch ass nigga? I make sure I leave a whole bucket of cum for your sister. Now shut the fuck up.
As a quick sidebar, I literally could not show you all anything else that was sent to me, not only because Ticket has tried his hardest to scrub the internet with all of the most flagrant shit he used to say, but also I more than likely wouldn't be able to keep these videos up on the channel anyway with the ridiculous shit that he got caught saying. And when I say ridiculous stuff, I mean everything from the F word to, obviously, as you can clearly see, consistently referring to people's mothers, sisters, daughters, all that stuff that he did in this stream with Damo about a couple of months ago. He's been doing that for years now. Also, just in case niggas got their capes on and say that, oh, well, load, maybe this happened 5, 7, 10, 20 years ago. No. The clip I just showed you is like literally from 2 years ago. It's not that hard to find. It's still on the internet right now. It's from 2 years ago. After these niggas did all that, that's when people finally got the fucking channel where your fucking weirdo ass was recording women without their consent, without their knowledge.
Not people, me. It was me. I did that. I told the world. I showed everyone that. I stumbled upon that, and then boom. Like, someone told me about it, and I was like, wow, no one's talking about this? And then niggas told me that it was addressed before on a previous episode, and niggas just let it slide. So then I was like, yeah, bet. Fuck that shit. Boom. Put that bitch out there. It was me, though. Some dick sitting around me. Ah, see? That's me. There I go. Look at me. Look at me on my hater shit. That's me. I did this. Look at the chat. Some of y'all might be in here. Y'all might recognize yourselves. Type shit. Hey, hit that cash app, man. Hit them super chats up too, man. I'm taking donations. Shaking the cup. This is, I guess, what he's talking about. This is the content. This is the content. This
content. Which is a sidebar, is another.
Hey, Lo, I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I know we out here, you know, doing our things. You ain't gonna tag me? You ain't gonna. Is my shit in the description? Hold on. Let's really talk about it. Nigga done showed my channel so many times. Am I in the descriptions at least? Like, the niggas at least put me in. Yo, this is crazy, Mo. I'm not in the descriptions, not in the comment section. I see how it is. Use a nigga's channel to use your research, but can't even shout me out. I mean, look, out of the 39,000 people, I could have got a little trickle down effect from that. I see how it is. Niggas just want to hold a black man down type shit.
The reason why I'm not going to fucking share a screen with him.
Crazy. I got goals. I'm trying to hit 10K. I'm at 9 right now. Niggas ain't tagged me. Even if niggas didn't like me, the trickle down could have got me that extra 1,000. Like, damn, bruh. Niggas couldn't tag a nigga. Multiple videos too. I see how it is. It's cool.
So then, especially because I don't even know if he's supposed to be on Twitter. Not Twitter. I don't know if he's supposed to be on YouTube. From my understanding, I think the nigga had a couple of his channels taken away, which means that you're probably not supposed to be on Twitter. On YouTube. Regardless.
That nigga has multiple people doing that shit. I know Lowe's in the chat, but just for context, it's not just him doing the recording. He has a team of people who he has go out and record these women. Like, it's a team of them. I think he pays people to do it as well. And I'm not making this shit up. This is shit he has said, like, on streams. That nigga has said that shit. That nigga genuinely said, oh, nah, I got a team of niggas to do that too. Not do that too, as in we all do it. That is even crazier. He's paying niggas to do this. Or paid niggas to do this. I don't know if that channel's still up. I don't know. Pays regardless. And they have a team of niggas to do that shit. Crazy. And as I see those comments, Lo did not know that. Yes. So in that video you seen, that might not even have been him at the table. That could have been someone else. On that channel, if you look in that video that I did exposing it, I showed one video. It was a person in a car recording some lady when she was at work. That shit was clearly not ticket. It was clearly not ticket recording. So it is other. Hey, I'm just putting out the information that needs to be put out there, you know?
He then goes and makes some stream where he's crashing out over me. He then says some shit about Damo where he crashing out over Damo.
Why didn't I say this before? Nigga, I did. I said this before. Well, no, not I said this before. That nigga said this before. He said it. Like, I'm not. Why didn't I say it? That nigga told me this. He said this to me in front of y'all. In front of whoever was watching that day. Like, he said this. I didn't know that. He's the one that said it. That's why I didn't say anything. That nigga told it. I thought niggas heard when he said it after the news came out.
And try to, like, you know what I'm saying, use your name, you know what I'm saying? That's what they try and do. So, yeah, man, I ain't worried about that nigga, man. It is what it is. Small potatoes, man. Like I said, until he say something to KD, nigga can't say nothing to me. You know what I mean? You know, I can't let no fat motherfucker that never did what I did, like, talk shit no more.
You're right. You're right. I've never done what you did. I've never went around recording women without their consent and knowledge. You're absolutely right. I've never done that before.
You know, I can't let no fat motherfucker.
Also, I never failed at my dreams of what I attempted to do in life. You're right. I never failed.
That never did what I did, like, talk shit no more. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Yeah, I ain't really worried about it. I could do him dirty if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Water under the bridge. You know what I mean? But yeah, as I told you guys, man.
I want y'all to say that nigga said he's using my name. Apparently, here's the thing that's crazy. I got flack for not putting a nigga name in the title, but yet I'm also still using a nigga's name. How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know how that happens. How? I know my name not being used.
That nigga talk about me more than he talk about his baby moms.
Oh, these are the same thing.
But I guarantee you, if his baby mom saw me, nigga, she'll be saying a whole different thing. You feel me?
Shout out AK for the 199. Appreciate you, Gango. He really assembled the Avengers type shit.
Knocked the dust off that thing. Straight like that. You feel me? Straight back shots, nigga. From a real G, nigga. You understand? And that nigga probably need to get a paternity test too, because I don't think the kid is his.
Yo.
Straight up.
Shout out Damo.
Gloves is off.
How that nigga is letting this nigga do this, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have been crashing out like crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas say that and real like PC got shut down for a fucking week, 2 weeks, a month, nigga. What is niggas talking about? Niggas talking about how did he let a nigga say that? I didn't let a nigga say that. I got that shit shut the fuck down for a month, nigga. Crashing the fuck out. Like that's what the fuck happened. I didn't just let the nigga say it. I said something. I said something again and again and again and again, and they got to the point to where them niggas had to kill everything because shit was going too crazy. On top of other things that was said, but let's just keep on the realm of I crashed the fuck out. And I gave that nigga my address multiple times. I told the nigga pull up when he was in Charlotte. He flew out, he was in Charlotte. I was like, pull up. Then the nigga sent me fucking the nigga sent me, nigga seen the video. And let me say, I personally think there's a difference between trolling and trying to do shit for the internet. If I tell you, hey gang, I'm about to tell everybody that you dead ass want to pull up on me, like I told that to you before anything. I told you that. Niggas give you that as, oh, you taking shit to the that's federal. Sure it is, nigga. It was a real address. It's my real address, nigga. Cause I want niggas to know when you do pull up and that live go out of me putting these fucking thumpers on you, I want niggas to be prepared. I don't want niggas to be caught off guard. So yeah, I gave that nigga my address for real because I'm not going to the fucking DR. The fuck? I'm good. I gave that nigga my real address. I told that nigga really to pull up. I wasn't joking. But that's how the cookie crumbles, man.
Because it couldn't have been me.
Shout out Damo, bro.
Couldn't have been me.
But let's stop this narrative that Damo just let the nigga say it. Damo didn't just let the nigga say it. I told all y'all that this nigga was a freaky frog with the videos and sneak recording. I said a lot of shit. I called that nigga a diddler. I said a lot of shit after that. I did crash the fuck out after that. But that's neither here nor there.
So then it all culminates to this. Part of this is just bullshit anyway, so we're gonna speed through a lot of shit.
It was build up for me. So in my opinion, it wasn't necessarily a when did it start. It was just a build up of little things that just led to a massive meltdown or a massive
okay. So let's
me lashing out.
What was the little things that bothered you?
The same shit that happened on this stream. That's the shit that bothered me.
Me feeling like when there was time for us to sit down, do the panel, everybody be on camera talent, me feeling like it, not even just against me, but against majority of people, there was not an attempt on your end to allow people to get their shit off or allow people to actually get their takes off, get their points off. A lot of the times that I can remember us sharing a camera, us sharing mics together is genuinely, a lot of it came to you would interrupt people to ask questions, but I do the same thing, but it's about how you do it. For me, it's like, hey, my fault, not to interrupt you. Hey, real quick, just something real quick, just a hash on this point. You would just do how you do. You hear something you just like, you don't like, man, fuck all that, Nah, y'all niggas is tripping, y'all talking too much, y'all lying, y'all capping, and you'll start going, and over time, the interrupting got crazy, gang. Because when people will rebut against you, at least from my point of view, when I will rebut against you, have a question against what you're saying, have any dispute, no answers would be had. It would just be deflection, more questions, more ranting. It was never effort on your end to answer any questions. That's where it got it was multiple clips. Ticket, you moving the goalpost. I'm watching the goalpost move.
Let me stop right here and say this. As you all can see, Damo's main concern is that the nigga is interrupting him while they're making content. For the remainder of the stream, this nigga's going to interrupt Damo throughout the rest of the fucking stream.
Not lying.
Now, in terms of fucking etiquette when making content, there's a time and place where you can interrupt somebody, especially if it's progressing the conversation forward. The problem isn't that people interrupt people. It's that tangents and rants start to go left and right, and all of a sudden we're talking about something that has nothing to do with the subject matter at hand.
Very true.
That would be the problem.
Yep.
Which, Ticket is honestly the only person who consistently did that. Which disrupts the fucking content itself. But interrupting people, everybody interrupts people. I just think that, like, if you are trying to disrupt the flow of the conversation, or you're trying to move the goalpost, because instead of actually having a dialogue and creating content, what you want to do is like try to win every single last debate. I just think that's odd. I know for a fact I do that at times as well, but I at least try to keep it within the confines of like what we are pertaining to. I'm not about to fucking have a LeBron and Laker conversation and then pivot that all the way back to another MJ and LeBron discussion or debate.
All right, well, let me go ahead and respond. I like that we starting off somewhere. Well, let me say this at first. Do you feel like anybody else cut other people off on the show?
Yes, we all do. We all have terrible on like etiquette in terms of allowing people to get points off or interrupting problem. A lot of us have it.
I don't do that shit.
You do it a lot. But that's another court
I tried to get that shit off. That's crazy.
session. Because I actually got tape. And so I got tape like when I'm not there. When I was there, days I wasn't there, where guys are just arguing and cutting each other off and going off on each other. And I have never even released this tape because I ain't even want to go to that point. But I have proof of guys just going in and arguing and cutting each other off when I'm not even there. Then it's been a lot of times where I'm there, where I get cut off because everybody disagrees with my point. That was a big reason why I was put on the show anyways, from the first show, is because they knew that nobody would agree with me. So whenever I said my point, then I got 5 dudes attacking me. So then I'm
off, and it also does not practice good debate etiquette or just content creation etiquette. You not saying anything and think that your silence for 30 minutes is now going to justify you cutting niggas off for the next hour is fucking dumb.
Horrible.
It's just dumb. Again, I think the way that Damo is trying to articulate the message is missing the point. Cutting people off isn't that problematic. It's how you do it, when you do it, in the direction in which you're trying to carry the conversation forward. And I don't even think that's like debate or content creation etiquette. That's just simple, like common courtesy or how you just communicate and converse with people.
Fair.
So the fact
Super
that like
fair.
that point consistently gets hit over his head, he's socially dumb. He doesn't know how to interact with people.
Let me just say, I don't think it missed the nail on the head. I mean, this is what I had a fucking issue with. Just the interrupting and the style of interrupting. Even if you're trying to have a debate or a conversation, there are ways you can interrupt, but constantly interrupting itself, even if you're staying on point, constantly interrupting would still, it's bad etiquette. It's still bad. Maybe I'm missing his point. I don't know. Maybe it's just going over in my head.
And the truth is when I let them talk, and this is not condescending, the numbers went down. The viewership went down. The ratings went down. So the people wanted to hear me talk. That's reflecting that love LeBron James. And then it just blew up. They knew what was going to happen.
Let's pause here for a second, because he's, again, yapping and ranting about things that have nothing to do with communication skills, as he normally does, because he can't stay on fucking on point. Part of what he's saying is true. Like, the original purpose of why, like, Ticket was brought on there is to be the antagonizer. However, there's a way to be an antagonizer and still create content, do it quality, keep things on point, and moving the conversation forward instead of just ranting for like 10, 20 minutes at a time. Right? There's a way to actually antagonize people in a way that's still entertaining. He has not perfected that, which is the reason why the nigga has had multiple channels popped off the fucking face of the platform. Because anytime he gets antagonized, he starts talking about fucking people's moms and baby.
Trey Sama, yo, appreciate you for the $9.99. Big Trey. Is that the sponsor of the stream so far? Trey Sama? Maybe.
Moms and calling people the F-bomb and saying a bunch of other slurs, which has resulted in that.
Also feel like you are a great talent as far as this basketball talk is going. But I feel like you got a lot of haters and stuff and people that are around you, people who want to have opinions that shouldn't have no opinion.
Now, let me say, when he started going on this spiel, in hindsight, I shouldn't have relied on Ox to cut him off and keep him on point. I realistically, being the person who set this up, even though it's Ox's channel, he's the judge. I'm the one that lined this up. I should have been the one to be like, nah, this ain't about Omar. This ain't about whoever disagrees with whatever. This is about us. Let's keep it here. Yes, in hindsight, maybe I could have stood up harder for my guys, but I just felt in the moment, I know how the shit's going to go with Ticket, even though that's not a valid excuse or valid reason. I just wanted to try to keep the conversation as cordial as possible, seeing that's where it started. And because I wasn't disrespected, I didn't want to start disrespecting niggas. So to me, if I would have started going off the rails of, all right, well, you disrespecting niggas XYZ, Ticket say something, I say something, now Ox Court is throwing the fuck off because now we're about to just crash the fuck out how we usually do. And I said before the stream, I streamed earlier that day, before we did this, I said, I'm trying to reciprocate the energy given. Ticket genuinely kept it respectful, at least to me, and cordial having a conversation. I didn't feel like, all right, bet, I'm going to leave it. But in hindsight, I can say, as the person who set this shit up, lined this shit up, this was the very moment I could have nipped this shit in the bud, and this shit could have turned completely left. I can say that looking back. Very fair. Again, I get his Ox's channel. He's the judge, but I'm the one that hit Ox up and said, I want Ticket on here to discuss these issues. So for me to sit there and just let niggas get the yapping and let niggas get the going off about Gifted, going off about Low, going off about Omar, I can see how I would be wrong or how niggas would have a problem with me. I'm after that. Now, the fact that a lot of niggas didn't have that much to say, there were comments. Niggas did have a couple comments. But the fact that niggas really didn't go at me for that like I thought they would, it's kind of surprising. But at the same time, it's not my channel. It's not Damo's court. And niggas do not like Ticket, so I get it.
I feel like if you ain't on a show, if you ain't on a set, you should be talking about nothing around a set. If you ain't on a set. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like
And if that's the vibe in what you're giving, which is fine.
Yo, Low is so fucking sick. Shit, looking back, nigga, you could have tagged me. You could have tagged me too. Not just Ben. I could have got tagged. Shit, I need some love too, man. This is crazy. Pause. Whoa, pause. Whoa. Jesus Christ. Never mind. Jesus.
Ticket can't abide by that because he has whole channels where he's gossiping about other people's lives. So I guess if you're not on the set of that movie set, if you're not on the set of those people's lives, or you're not in those people's lives, nigga, shut the fuck up then, nigga.
Ooh.
You have a whole channel where you just gossip about other people's lives. So what the fuck is you talking about? Hey, Ticket, if you're not on the team that you failed to try to get in, the league that you failed to get in, then shut the fuck up then.
Damn.
You see how that logic doesn't work? The idea that someone cannot criticize or have an opinion about something that's going on because they're not actively in it, that's dumb. You criticize niggas in the league that you are not a part of, that you failed to make. You criticize actors and actresses and a whole bunch of other drama shit that you're not a part of. That doesn't make any sense.
If you ain't on that. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes that negative energy gets spread because you got people that make videos and say, I'm a cancer to PC, I'm a hurt PC. Nigga, the only thing I did was raise the numbers and raise the viewership.
I can say right now, I don't think any criticisms Omar had of Player's Choice, I don't think anything that Low has said, honestly, anything me and Low have said about you to each other, we have said to you. But anything Low has said, anything Omar has said, anything these people who are deemed haters in my circle have said caused me to bring negative energy to PC. If anything, I've done the exact opposite. Niggas give me all types of advice, which niggas have seen. It's documented on my channel of me having conversations with Let's Keep It a Buck and niggas saying how I should walk away from PC, but then I show up and have a great time. Then I show up and do Open Gym with Mars and be fucking laughing and kikiing. I'm mad me and J-Rob don't do NBA X no more, but I would show up to NBA X and have a great time doing that too. So I personally don't think that just because I got niggas who are saying, don't do this, I shouldn't do that, I don't think I bring that energy to Ox, Ron, Chill, anybody, Mars. I don't bring that energy to nobody. So I disagree wholeheartedly with that.
That's the only thing I did. When I went to PC, they was 30,000. When I left, they was 112.
Again, here I could have just cut this shit off. A lot of hearing what Ticket is saying is me realizing, yeah, I should have cut this shit off. I can see now. I know niggas wanted to see me crash out, see a nigga, you know, see a monkey be a monkey, I guess. I can say in hindsight, I should have probably just crashed out. That would have been way better than just sitting there and letting this nigga get off an hour worth of his shit. It is kind of crazy, especially for a nigga like me.
These is facts.
I feel as if like I don't have to explain this part because I think the actions of the company has already explained how this nigga was hurting PC by suspending him multiple times. I don't think I have to explain that. I don't think I have to explain to you guys when a nigga has his bare ass on the screen. I don't think I have to explain why that would hurt the platform. I don't think I have to explain to you guys when a nigga is running around cursing like literally nonstop, and we all know what that may do to a YouTube video or stream. I don't think I have to explain that to you guys. I don't think I have to explain that. I don't think I have to explain that at all. The one thing I do want to say though is this.
Whoever said I was panicking, hey nigga, eat my gooch with a spork and fucking soy sauce. Fuck nigga. No one was panicking. In my mind, I literally tried to be as mature as possible in the conversation, especially after the low and pin ox court. In my mind, if I could, I want to do the exact opposite. So instead of sitting there throwing jabs, both of us getting our shit off and not coming to a resolution, I wanted to have a genuine conversation, real conversation, open conversation, and come to some form of a resolution. Not that I want to be cool with this nigga Ticket, but to actually be like, all right, bet, get my apologies off, get that nigga's apology, move on from there. No one was panicking though. Let's get that shit the fuck straight.
I want to say this. The idea that Ticket is trying to take the lion's share of the responsibility of what happened to Player's Choice is crazy. I'm going to say the same thing I said to Dub in his stream. Bro, that's such a collective effort to build Player's Choice to where it was at. And I'm not even saying this like trying to be fake humble. Bro, there was fucking clips popping up on almost all major platforms that I didn't even know anything about, that I wasn't directing or aiding or had any knowledge of. They were just doing this shit. Shit was just happening. Like, things were being flowed out. And those are things that legitimately cannot happen unless you have a team built around you for those things to occur. Ron was out opening up the streams, ready for shit to go, having topics for us to talk about, and nobody was really helping him throughout that process, or at least that I know of. When we went to PC weekend, the amount of things they had us doing, bro, that is a collective effort of people getting together and organizing everything. When Player's Choice really started to take off, Ticket was on the platform before that.
Did not know that.
So this idea that he's trying to take all of the responsibility or believing that he was the main figurehead of it, no, bro, no. It was a collective effort. It was a collective effort. So I'm going to continue to say that. I'm going to continue to put that out there because I am not going to. I just knowing as someone who had peer-to-peer and playback, and that was a team of people that was pushing that content out for y'all to consume. Everything from the content on YouTube, the content on TikTok, and some of the content on YouTube Shorts. Bro, that was, bro, like, there's no way that I could have done that myself, and I'm going to sit here and take accountability for that. No. To the point where, bro, for majority of playback and peer-to-peer, nigga, neither agent or I was either not making any money at all or like at the bottom of the food chain of people getting financially compensated. We were like the last people who got paid because we understood the value of everybody else that was happening in that space. And as somebody right now who just started another channel, trying to juggle 3 different channels, really 2, let's say 2.5, because I don't really be uploading The Legend of Winning, while also like streaming right now, bro, no, nigga, this takes like a team of people.
He not lying.
I could be sitting in front of my camera all day, every day, recording, doing anything I wanted to do, but if the videos can't come out in a timely fashion, in a quality looking good with thumbnails and titles being made, bro, there's no way that I'll be able to push out content to that extent. There's just literally no fucking way.
Absolutely true.
Now, Ticket wouldn't know anything about that because he just hops on live stream with the fucking image in the background with him talking on his phone. So he doesn't know what it actually takes to really build up something like Player's Choice. But nigga, that's a team effort. That's not one person. It's not one person, that's not 2 people. That's not just on air talent. Nigga, that's everyone. That's a collective effort. I'm gonna continue to push that. I said that on Dubstream. I've said that behind the scenes. I said it to JD behind the scees. I like that. That's a concerted effort that everyone who participate in it should take pride in their part in help building that up.
Time behind the scenes, when Bob hit me, he already know I'm gonna hit him back. Ain't no question. So this is like I said, a lot of this stuff, bro, it could have been resolved. All you had to do was hit me, and then when you went,
he hit me up behind the scenes as well. When all that shit was going on around like December and January. I just didn't respond to the nigga. But yeah.
He hit me up.
No, he did attempt to I guess hit people up behind the scenes. And if there was a conversation that was had behind the scenes, I do think a lot of that should be kept behind the scenes as well. Like I think if that's the way you're gonna approach it, that's fine.
When people took it off of basketball takes, took it off of just saying stuff about me personally and made it about family. But again, it was the little streams you were doing. There'll be times you will have something to say about Low as well, because you lump us in together a lot of times on your own personal streams.
Hold on, but stop right there. Don't he walk around here acting like he the god of YouTube basketball?
No, I don't.
Don't he walk around? Hold on. Don't he?
Absolutely.
Hold on. I want to say this to you though. But don't he act like? Ain't he one of the most condescending people out here?
Yeah, I am condescending. I'm gonna be condescending to a nigga who records. I'm gonna be condescending to a nigga who records women without their consent nor knowledge. Yes, I'm gonna be condescending to you.
Damn.
I'm gonna be condescending to a nigga who openly calls people out of their names without having any previous interactions to them at all. Yes, true. I'm gonna be condescending to them.
True. Appreciate you, gang. You like the braids? You like the mini pop smokes type shit?
This is a 40-year-old bitch who plays victim every time he gets.
Oh shit!
This nigga.
Whoa.
This nigga loves to play victim so bad, as if like everybody who came on the fucking platform, you weren't calling them out of their names day one. Day one. Before there was any rapport with people, you're already disrespecting people. So the energy that you give is the energy that you're going to get, my nigga. That's it.
And then when he finally had a
that
chance
nigga
to
not
hold
lying.
his step on,
And I want to say that nigga called me some shit. That nigga definitely called me out my name like when he first met me. So I'm on gifted side with that one.
And stand on nuts and stand on business. With KD pulled up.
Why niggas want to stand on their nuts so bad? Does that not hurt? I know I say that shit all the time. I don't get it. I could not stand on my nuts.
That nigga froze up. These is facts.
I think a lot of people.
Because the energy that you give, it is the energy you're going to get. KD didn't come out of the gate calling me out of my name, nigga. That's why.
True.
Again, I can tell that you are socially slow. Something is off up here. Dumbass. That's why. And my problems and qualms about KD weren't about KD. This clear though. This is what this nigga stance was when it happened in real time. or does this nigga's response now, in contrast to what it was in real time, are two different responses? You would have thought that we were talking about two different things.
Not the Carfax. Wait, hold
What
on.
he did was, Lo.
Okay. Oh.
This is what he did. He waited till you said one thing, and he took all the stuff he said, like he was just cooking you, and then you agreed with everything he said. When you was like, yeah, I agree.
Didn't happen, by the way.
On the end, and they put that out to the public. That was disgusting, bro.
Hey, Tigger, I'm glad you said that because I do want to play that for everyone who doesn't know it.
Bro, and hold on. When you play that,
I'll play it right now.
How long did they talk, dog? How long did they have a conversation for?
It was like 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
That wasn't the only thing he said. But when I woke up this morning and...
Quick sidebar. This isn't the only time that Ticket has flip-flopped perspectives or he's changed things when it comes to Kevin Durant. Because when KD joined the Golden State Warriors in real time, this whole energy that he's now manifested over the past 2 to 3 years is not how he was speaking when the trade actually happened. At all.
No.
Always put like the snake or the Instagram, they put the snake stuff beside their messages, like they trying to get at KD and send him a message like he's a snake or something like that for leaving OKC. Like I said, man, I have no issue with this dude leaving OKC and going wherever he wants to go, because
that nigga sounds like he is actively in the car doing this video. Respect it. I did my KD reaction on my phone as well.
As we've all spoken about before, these players don't get to choose where they want to go when the owner just gets up and wants to trade them. And then you get, ridiculous circumstances like what happened to Isaiah Thomas where you get a...
So the truth of the matter is, when it comes to Ticket, his opinion about things are going to change based off of wherever he knows he can get clicks and views. He's never going to stand firm on a certain belief. He's only going to have an opinion based off of what he knows for a fact will generate as many views that he can possibly get on his channel. That's it. You can't go from, it's okay for KD to go join the Golden State Warriors to all of a sudden it's the weakest move of all time. That's crazy.
Be condescending to a real nigga. I've been in this, bro. I literally had to go on the court and run laps. I literally had to shoot basketball. I literally had to go play. I literally had to go through the grind. You're not going to come here, pull up a computer, use the computer, and try to make niggas who ain't using the computer seem like they dummies when they ain't. See, that's what some niggas do. Because if you tell a nigga, yo, put that computer down and let's talk basketball, now everybody has a different perspective of you now. See?
As a sidebar, you know what's so crazy? You had a computer and you still like a fucking moron because you couldn't read a fucking article.
Damn.
Nigga sat there and said that Kevin Durant got traded to the Warriors while the article he's looking at says that he signed. Nigga, I don't need a fucking computer to make you look dumb. You do that to yourself.
Yo, did you fact check?
I've been looking the whole entire time as you guys been talking. The Thunder got nothing in return. So
it was, hold on.
They got no money or anything. How is it sign and trade if they didn't get anything?
No, you're not listening. They cleared it off their books. Look, hold on. Look at what they did. Look at the move right here. It didn't say that they got anything in return for that. Look at the teams that move. What you call it moves? Look, I'm gonna read it to you right now. Hold on. I'm gonna read it to you right now. I'm gonna read it to you right now. The exact trade, the exact deal, because it's right here, bro. I'm gonna give it to you right now. So the exact deal
this is real.
Is that the Warriors with the sign and trade? Look again. Why would the articles report that the Warriors landed KD in a deal forcing the Andrew Bogut trade?
I can't do that. But the chat, it's in right now, and it looks like yeah, Chill. You won the chat vote. Chill got it. 71% of the votes went to Chill in the chat.
Bo can say whatever he want to say, bro. These are all facts. So you guys are voting against me based off something y'all don't know. A sign and trade, dog. A sign and trade don't mean you got to get a player back. It does not mean that. When you do a sign and trade, that could be to make the money work. That means somebody can get cut off your roster to make the money work. Tell me, how was KD just going to go straight over there and sign a 2-year, $54 million deal at that time?
The Warriors traded their players to make
We're
room.
not talking about that. Hold
but
on.
they didn't make any trade with the Oklahoma City Thunder.
So we're not talking about that. If I'm not mistaken, I think Harrison Barnes free.
They moved off of him. They didn't
Right,
resign
but
him.
the other role players on the team was taking up the salary. What was his salary cap for that team that year, Doug?
I'm not sure how to look that up right now, but I keep looking into the whole trade and its whole totality. I don't see anything about a sign and trade.
I just hold on.
This is embarrassing.
And I'll show you over here again. In a legend of losing, I know you're listening to me because I'm your king.
Oh my God.
Again.
Where did that come from?
Kevin Durant agreed to join. Hold on, my bad. Hold on.
Oh Lord.
Here it goes right here.
It's crazy to see you plagiarize, you know.
Hey, hold on. Put me in here.
Low is sick. Low is sick. Low is sick.
Put me in this.
Low is sick.
Hey, low. Put me in this bubble. Put me in this bubble on the double stick.
Nigga had preparation for that fucking debate and still decide to come in and say some fucking nonsense.
Because Damo wasn't on that. You don't see Damo up here reading goddamn basketball reference every 5 minutes before he give a take.
But Tigger, I don't want.
Now chat. What if I told you basketball reference stays up every time I have a basketball conversation? That shit stay up, nigga. Information is key. What are we talking about? Nigga, basketball reference stays up. I fact check myself because I don't want to be out here yapping. So he said that shit. And I took the compliment. But nigga, basketball reference stays up on my end. If we're talking, nigga, football reference stays up when I'm talking football. Basketball reference stays up when I'm talking basketball. Baseball reference is up when I'm talking baseball. You can't. We're in 2024, about to be 2025. We cannot. There's no way we're having basketball conversations and niggas don't want no factual information. If we're disagreeing, if we just having a convo to have a convo, cool. But if you're trying to tell me, hey, gang, Dame is a better mid-range shooter than, and I'm just saying arbitrary words, but Dame's a better mid-range shooter than Jalen Brunson. Unless we're actively watching them both play, all you can do is pull up the numbers. Because now we're just yapping. Nah, man, Dame shoots better. Nah, man, Brunson shoots better. Nah, man, but if you look, Dame shoots more variations of middies. Nah, man, if you really look, Jalen Brunson shoots more volume. How do you know? Because I watch? Nigga, no, you can't have a conversation. That's not a conversation. That's not a debate. You gotta use basketball reference to get your facts correct. If I'm talking about who's a better shooter or a better mid-range scorer, of course, and this is just me and my casual way of just having basketball conversation. I'm going to go to basketball reference. I'm going to go to shot splits. I'm going to go by distance, and I'm going to say, all right, bet. These two players, Jalen Brunson, Damian Lillard, one shoots 250 shots between 16 to 30 feet. The other shoots 178 shots between 16 and 30 feet. He shoots this efficiency on this volume. He shoots this efficiency on that volume. We can actually tell who was better in this past season. Numbers are absolutely fine. You just should not live by only numbers. I do agree there, I guess. But this concept of talking basketball with no numbers, we're done with the 90s, nigga. What are we talking about? We done with the 90s.
So again, he's deflecting again about a very important point about this calling this niggas baby moms and child and bringing them into the conversation where they do not belong in.
I'll pass what Damo was saying though, because I feel like Damo felt some type of way about that, and I think rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, you initially did, stop brothers in the chat from saying this and saying that, but then on the other stream, you know what I'm saying, I think you kind of went a little overboard on some things you might have said about Damo and his family.
Yeah, but that's after he said stuff about me.
Okay.
That's after he said stuff about me on his channel and on the other channel. Shay made a video, the dude, Old Sleazy, made a video. He ain't even got nothing to do with me. I don't even know this nigga. He made a video about...
I do state in this as well, yo, I have been in your streams and witnessed you say shit beforehand. Because me and you have had words for a minute. And he dismissed it. So, I mean, again, if you know how someone's going to react, if I'm trying to take the high road, I'm just going to keep trying to take the high road. I just don't know what else to do with that in that situation other than crash out. And I was trying so hard not to crash out. I'm mad Low didn't show any of the times like I'm just looking in the camera when he's doing shit that I stated I didn't like and that I had issues with.
About me, talking shit about me on his channel with them niggas. I don't know this nigga. I ain't never said nothing. Hold on.
And I also stated, and I kept trying to say, even if we did talk about you, did I say something that was beyond basketball? Did I say something beyond you or beyond basketball? I didn't bring your family into it. I didn't bring none of the women you entertain, and I didn't do anything outside of the ranges of the typical jokes we would make about each other. Or keeping it on you. You removed that and went straight to attacking my girl and my child, which again was the issue that kept getting pushed back. Oh well, and it took fucking a hell of a long time to just get an apology for that.
And see, hold on. These niggas can say all this stuff to me, right? But why when Fresh and Fit came around talking all that shit, they ain't had the same energy? When them niggas from Fresh and Fit was talking all that gangster shit, these niggas ain't had the same energy. They try to attack.
Nigga. Secondly, the whole Fresh and Fit situation is very easy to explain. My nigga, it was very simple. We reacted to one of their videos, called them out for scamming. As a sidebar, in 2024, everyone is doing that now. Everyone is finally caught up to the things that Agent and I were saying about 4 years ago about how these niggas were scamming people. There's that. And then after that, they then responded with us acting like children the same way you did, and then we ignored them. Then the next time we responded, ironically enough, is when Fresh and Fit tried to call out Abba and Preach, and in the process of doing so, said that they wanted to fight Abba and Preach, and then Preach said, all right, let's fight, and then both of them niggas folded. That was the next time we responded to them. And then the final time we responded to them is when these niggas tried to send out fake claims to get people's channels down, ours being one of them, and we were sending out a warning to the rest of the fucking community. But we didn't have any like interactions with Fresh and Fit. You niggas think that if one person responds and someone else responds and that you gotta go back and forth with them. No, you don't, nigga. You can just move on to something else. You don't have to constantly respond. But that's how the Fresh and Fit goes. I don't know what the fuck.
So that's all I'm saying. When Fresh and Fit was on them niggas' helmets, and all these other little dudes on YouTube was on their helmets about.
Eventually, they pull up the clip. He lies and says he never did it. Then he said, well, if I did do it, it was after y'all said some diabolical shit, which no one said anything diabolical about this nigga that came anywhere near close that would have justified bringing up someone's baby mother and child into the conversation. No one said anything near close to that. And then once that was done, he eventually gave a half-heartedly apology and then tried to like repivot into some more crazy shit where he started slandering.
You know what I'm saying? Be cool. Let's go. Let's roll. The only niggas I said, yo, I ain't fuck, was that cockeyed ass nigga who put everybody to sleep, who came on over talking niggas because he thought he won a couple debates.
Again, here, I could have easily shut this shit up and I could have defended Gifted. I didn't have to sit here and allow him to just get his shit off on Gifted. So every time I see somewhere where I could have done better, I'm gonna speak on that just from me in hindsight.
5 days out the fucking week, it's just hard to fucking like handle the entire streams like that. That's why the niggas who are on the stream right now are normally always here, and why I don't mind helping them out in any way possible, because like, yeah, it is very difficult to like entertain people for 3 hours 5 times out of the fucking week. That shit is very difficult to do.
Boy, oh
like,
boy.
Very, very, very difficult
to do. Oh boy.
Very difficult to do. So what he's saying is correct. But the other thing he said that people don't want to hear, like sitting at the nail and the technicality of how basketball works and all the defensive schemes and offensive sets and all those things. People, I don't know if you want to hear that for like 5 times out of the week. I think that's a fair assessment. But to say that people don't want to hear about that period, I think is a bit, not even a bit, it's just factually incorrect. Literally some of the biggest channels on the platform create content like that. Thinking Basketball is one of the most is literally one of the most successful channels on the platform. Shout out to Hoop Venue. He just hit 100,000 subs. Again, he talks that way. What's his name? Jimmy High Roller speaks about that in some capacity as well. Like, everybody isn't jumping and screaming and yelling and calling people the F words and calling them out their names and talking about fucking people's mothers and baby moms and sisters and shit like that. That's not what people are saying. So yeah.
You ain't gotta tag along this stream, no Damo. I'm not gonna tag him. As I see, I'm not tagged. You think I'm gonna tag this nigga? Hell nah. I ain't tagging nobody. I guess we just going tagless in YouTube now. Man, I remember back in my day, it's common courtesy to tag niggas you reacted to. But I guess hey man, these social media streets different nowadays, man.
Reefy said they are white. Jimmy High Roller is not white.
I'm about to say Jimmy's not white. Even if they are white, what does it have to do with anything? Even if they are white, who cares? What does that change? So they don't want to listen to niggas in a monotone voice? They'll rather listen to white folks in a monotone voice? That's dumb.
Jimmy High Roller is not white, no. No, Jimmy High. Nigga, are y'all crazy? Nigga, y'all thought Jimmy High Roller was white? Holy fuck.
Tag pin. Nigga, you tag, I'll tag him, you tag him.
Kenny doesn't speak that way.
What?
Do y'all think Kenny is white? The fuck?
This is a crazy point to be on.
Hey man, he speaks so well.
Oh man.
Is that K Bussy?
Nigga, some of y'all niggas saying yes. Oh man, y'all niggas is crazy.
He did some bogus shit too.
Oh well, Shaq ain't on trial right now. He ain't
But you
on
ain't. But
trial
hold
right
on.
now.
But check this out. And Shaq.
Handled it. It's Shaq platform. He can handle it however the fuck he want to handle it. I ain't got. The nigga can do whatever the fuck he want to do. It's like literally his platform. I do believe that, you know, handling it publicly is crazy, but from literally things that they have said themselves on the platform, apparently it was handled privately several different times. You just kept breaking the rules over and over and over again, my nigga. Well, by the time Shaq had gotten up there, chat, PC had went on like a 2-week hiatus. These niggas were already suspended. They were alternating time slots on the panel. Like, they had already gone through processes with you.
Well, it looks like it's just this stream right here. That's you.
Hey,
hold on.
somebody comment. Let me answer this.
Yeah, go ahead, share it.
Somebody in the comment section said, "Ticket talk about recording one other channel." Bro, you can record anything you want in public. That's legal. Google that. That's legal. Bob will bring big thick assholes on here and record them right here in front of your face, nigga. That's legal. Listen.
Hey, Ticket. Hey, that was you in the comment section last night, or that was the.
Mind y'all, and this is real ironic. I'm trying to pull up the fucking footage in the clip as they're having this convo. But again, I just need to state this. Just because I don't blatantly say, nah, nigga, you tripping, does not mean I condone that shit. Seeing how I'm the nigga that told you niggas that the nigga was doing it. I think that by me grace with not having to defend myself every time this shit brought up. Just saying. Because there were niggas that added me. Oh, whoa, Damo, you just sat there and let him get the shit off. You wouldn't have known there was shit to get off if I didn't tell you niggas. I'm the one that I'm the one that sounded the fucking alarm. Just had to get that out there. Seen too many niggas talking about some, oh, you should have said something.
You're doing it on private property. You can't go in somebody's private property. But in public, you guys don't even know the law. So sit down and shut the hell up, man. You can go to the beach right now and video every bitch thonged out on the beach that you want. It's a public, as long as it's a public beach.
Did he not do that in a restaurant or?
Not only fuck a beach. That nigga did it in restaurants. That nigga did it at some motherfucker's job. Like, when I say somebody's job, the nigga's sitting in a car and this woman is just taking trash out of her job. It was nowhere on the beach. Niggas was in secluded places, hidden, recording people that did not know they were on camera or even see him. And I don't even know if it was him or an employee that did it. So just had to put that out there.
Was he doing that in a restaurant? He was literally sitting down at a table and doing it, which would literally then be considered private property. The fact that there's 2 other men sitting in a fucking stream with this nigga and isn't correcting him or giving him any pushback, that's also fucking crazy as fuck. And before we even get to the legality of things, there shouldn't be a law set in place that would prevent you from doing that weird shit anyway, my nigga.
Tag me next time you bring up the information about the nigga doing it. Talking about 2 niggas on stage. It was 1 nigga on stage that didn't say. It was a nigga on stage that didn't say a fucking word because he was the whistleblower. And there was another nigga on stage who was actually having a conversation with the nigga or say whatever he said or whatever I said. I ain't say a word. All right? Just had to put that out there because crazy allegations being thrown my way. Insane. I'm the whistleblower. Just saying.
There shouldn't be one. There shouldn't be one.
Yeah, that's not something that should be in laws. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Sidebar. I couldn't find this while I was streaming, and I can't believe I even had to show this because as a YouTuber, what he is saying is correct. Like, we can go out and about and record people. I've done it before. But there's like a fine line, and again, this shouldn't have to be law just off of morality alone. You should not do this, but here's the explanation. Conversely, in public spaces, the simple answer is no. Filming or photographing others isn't illegal. Individuals are presumed to understand the diminished privacy in public areas. Nonetheless, laws allow to scrutinize appropriate filming in these settings. For instance, filming in private areas like bathrooms or dressing rooms, or intrusive filming such as upskirting is unlawful and may constitute sexual harassment. So, I would certainly assume that we will all be on the same page that watching women walk by and zooming in on their ass and talking about how thick they are and how good they look and slowing it down, that would certainly constitute under intrusive filming.
Very
You're
true.
a weird fuck, my nigga. And the fact that you are even still trying to defend this, you're fucking weird. You're a weirdo, nigga. And anybody who sit here and tries to defend any of this shit, you're weird.
That is very true.
That nigga weird. And it's so crazy that people even challenging me on this dumb shit. Nigga, that's
Who's
weird.
people? The
If you
people
have a
is
problem
crazy.
with that, don't follow me on no social platforms. None of that shit.
I'll take it a step further. Niggas should have been banning niggas that was defending that shit. All them niggas should have been banned. What are we talking about? What are we even saying here? Them niggas should have been banned.
That nigga's weird.
You're probably gonna be recorded, man.
Oh, true, but a nigga recording you and then zooming into your ass.
Oh no, I'm just referring to the idea.
Oh yeah, being recorded. No.
Yeah,
For sure. I'm more so talking about recording, zooming into someone's ass, slow-moing it, and saying, "Ooh, look at that." And then up
with creepy ass porno 70s porno music in the background. Look at this thick, succulent, juicy person right here walking down the beach. That shit was creepy.
Uploading it on YouTube.
Yeah, he's a wild nigga for that. I'm not. That is a wild thing to do.
Very wild thing to do.
Words for that.
Yeah, I mean, and the fact that he thinks that is a fair defense to it is crazy. And the fact that he believes the reason what's preventing him about it is the legal issue is also crazy. And the fact that he's comparing it to Bob or Ox bringing somebody on a live stream where they're being interviewed, where not only both parties are consenting, but the other one is knowledgeable about what is actually happening, is also crazy. Now, to go ahead and get the elephant out the room, because niggas gonna be like, "Oh, Delo, don't you think that you shouldn't be playing the morality police?"
Shit.
Here's
Is he about to address
here's
it?
a difference. What I did is wrong. I admit that it's wrong.
True.
And I don't do it, and I highly advise niggas to not do it either.
And you don't do it for YouTube.
This nigga is trying to
did it for YouTube. I'm not gonna assume you still doing it.
justify doing the shit.
True.
That's the difference.
Big difference.
Quite frankly, if the nigga just said, hey, I did it, looking back at it, it was fucked up and done, I'm just gonna remove the shit, move on, and tell people not to do it either, and say how he was wrong, then yeah, maybe my tone will be different. But nigga, we're like 8 months removed from that whole shit happening, and this nigga is doubling down on it again. He's gonna triple down on it later on in the stream.
Correlate to one another. That situation is even brought up in response to.
And what's
one has nothing to do with the other.
And that's another thing too. This is something I was gonna get off. Y'all niggas acting as if like somebody can't have some morals. Like, oh nigga, you cheated. So if I see a man beating a woman and I say, bro, you tripping, you can't be beating women, and then you'll be like, but nigga, didn't you cheat?
Yeah.
Like, do y'all hear yourselves? I get that.
I'm sorry. That shit's fun. I'm sorry. It might be childish, but that shit is funny. I ain't gonna lie. It can be wrong all you want. That shit is funny. You should be beating women. Didn't you cheat on your girl? Damn. All right. I guess he can beat women now. I guess niggas can beat women because the nigga cheated. He can't say that. All right. $5 from Darko. Ticket probably has VHS tapes called Onion Booty Volume 9 in his crib. 1 hour pure freak pull activities is crazy, especially with that music. Yo, them old school tapes were wild. Onion Booty 9 is crazy.
Any of you niggas are either trolling or like 17, 16, 15-year-olds who have not yet reached that level of maturity, or you're probably 46 or CTE like this nigga Ticket. So maybe you don't understand.
Basketball CTE is crazy.
The difference there. But just because someone did wrong doesn't mean that they no longer can have a moral compass because they did something wrong. That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb.
Man. Oh, that shit funny.
There are also degrees in which, like, society weighs things.
By the way, super random sidebar. I don't know if y'all niggas seen this shit. Hold on.
So
I'm gonna pause to see it.
The difference there.
Where'd she say it?
But just because someone did wrong.
Bro, Mario saying I cheated on my nigga is crazy. That shit was crazy. She loves with the 5 off the strength. Appreciate you, gang. Go for real, for real. Bro, Mario dropping I cheated on my nigga in the chat is wild. Judge her. Judge her every time she talk hoop now. You can't talk about female hoop. You out here cheating, sis. That's crazy.
Doesn't mean that they no longer can have a moral compass because they did something wrong. That's dumb as fuck. That's dumb.
You say, what happened to Shane?
There are also degrees in which, like, society weighs things, and it's an act oblivious to that point. Is ignorant. To even compare, like, the cheating to a situation of
having
without consent.
To having a whole having a whole channel where you do that.
That is the premise of the channel.
Almost every upload is like 30, 40, an hour long, and then you're making money off of it.
That's how they do it in Memphis. Cardiac.
There's so many things that are fucking wrong with that. Which is them is right. These are not even long fucking clips. These are like short clips, and the nigga just rerunning it over and over and over again.
Nigga stretch a 12-second clip into 3 minutes with porno music in the back.
An hour and 24. At the end, they just start talking about a bunch of other things as well. Like, and then this fucking loser comes on the screen as well.
Oh God!
And then again, the reason why is because there's a lot of things that people are speaking about that they just don't know, and I think that's just kind of odd that this turned into a Damo and Ticket back and forth, and all of a sudden it came to, well, what's wrong with PC? And let's bring up people who aren't involved with PC to figure out what's going on. To me, that's just odd. But to see him to say like niggas' egos got in the way, and I mean y'all can speak about anybody else, but to say that my ego got in the way, I think that's crazy. I think that's really, really crazy. Importantly, I also just think that like the way that a lot of these interactions are occurring, it just feels like there's a lot of qualms that people have with the platform, and they're just using this as a way to articulate it, which is kind of odd to me because there's a lot of things that don't get said in retaliation to it at all. Like there's a lot of things that could probably be said about Ticket publicly, but like niggas decide to not say it. And I think that's just odd that but basically you're utilizing the respect and anonymity that other people want to have. You're using it in benefit for you to manipulate this stance and get off weird opinions and beliefs about a platform when you know for a fact no one is never going to tell the other side of the story. And I just think that's odd. And because of that, it's the reason why I decided not to also like say the things that I potentially was going to say, slept on it. And it's like, yeah, it's not fair for me to like go in on a platform when I know for a fact the people who actually run and own the platform are not going to like, they're not going to have the ability to say what they really want to say. I think that's kind of fucking crazy.
That is true. That is very true. And that's the video. Oh, Lord. I want to see this shit. All right. Boom. Look. Listen, I feel like, not gonna lie, Low got a lot of shit off, and the nigga was spitting. Can't lie. The nigga was definitely spitting in a lot of situations. Can't say I disagree with much that he said. Maybe a couple things that Low got off, I might have had some pushback with, if anything. But for the most part, Low was definitely spitting. I give it to him. Pause. No Diddy. No sketch. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and say YouTube. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the video. We're gonna stop recording there. Boom. That stopped recording. And then, I mean, chat, we at fucking 400. I appreciate the fuck out of everybody for being here. It's 3:13 in the morning. I usually don't stream this late. And I got 400 of you niggas up in here. Appreciate y'all. We talked about the UFC. I seen the Low beef. Pause. No sketch. Not like that. And yeah, man, that's the stream. Appreciate y'all. Hey man, send this shit to a friend of a friend, an acquaintance, an ex, anything. I will definitely be streaming again. If not tomorrow, maybe Monday. I don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. I suck with streaming schedules. Not gonna lie. I suck with streaming schedules. I just gotta hit that record button or hit that live button or something. But appreciate y'all. Y'all niggas popping up the way y'all are. Y'all niggas pulling up and supporting the way y'all doing is definitely motivating. I'm gonna keep trying to get the content up and out. I feel like this has probably been the longest stretch of consistency I've seen on my YouTube in a long time, so I'm trying to keep it up. So a sub would help, a like would help. Thank y'all so much. But hey man, take your asses to bed. Even the West Coast niggas, it's midnight, nigga. Go to bed, get ready for work, enjoy work, whatever the fuck y'all doing. If you need something to watch while you at work, run this bitch back, watch it again, watch what you missed. I don't care. But y'all niggas, be easy. Appreciate y'all.